Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Sunday, August 6th, 2023, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ ORIONNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. We got Seattle Mariners versus the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming up here in just a couple minutes. Let's get it into the thumb. As well as these starting lineups. And I ended up investing in a couple extra programs so that way I can make the thumbs a little bit better instead of just doing the traditional, head and upper torso, where I can actually get some poses and some action shots. And this one actually turned out really, really good. On the left, we got our guy Bryce Miller on the mound today, and on the right, you already know what it is, Shohei Ohtani. All right, leading off for the Mariners, shortstop J.P. Crawford. Batting second, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Batting third baseman Eugenio Suarez. Batting fourth and cleanup, catcher, big dumper Cal Raleigh. Batting fifth, right fielder Dominic Canzone. Batting sixth, DHing for Seattle this afternoon, Teoscar Hernandez. Batting seventh, first baseman Mike Ford. Batting eighth, left fielder Cade Marlowe. And batting ninth, second baseman Josh Rojas. And on the mound for the Mariners with a 7-4 record and an ERA of 4.35, Bryce Miller. Let's go, baby. All right, and for the home Los Angeles Angels, playing shortstop and leading off, Luis Rengifo. Batting second, DHing for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. Batting third, second baseman Brandon Drury. Batting fourth and cleanup, first baseman Mike Moustakas. Batting fifth, left fielder Randall Grichuk. Batting sixth, center fielder Mickey Moniak. Batting seventh, right fielder Hunter Renfroe. Batting eighth, catching for Los Angeles, Matt Valles. And batting ninth, third baseman Eduardo Escobar. And on the mound, Chase Silseth, 3-1 record with a 3.99 ERA. Now I need to get a different picture of Eduardo. Got to refresh all my streams here real quick, and we're going to get going here in just 1 second. So 1 sec here. Want to get another photo set up. And let me refresh this as well. So give me 1 second. Hope everyone's having a good day. Voice is a little bit gone from fucking SummerSlam yesterday. So if I sound a little off or not as loud as normal, I've been drinking a lot of lemon tea to get the voice back and whatnot. So I imagine, I could have skipped today, but I wanted to do the game. It should be pretty good. So 1 sec here. And let me get a new Eduardo Escobar photo. Hopefully I can find one here that I like. There we go. This one looks kind of cool. There we go. All right, Eduardo, swap out that. Hope everyone is having a great day. Sunday, nice way to cap off the weekend after SummerSlam, even though that main event was ass. Kind of ruined the whole pay-per-view, honestly. Like, I felt that it was pretty good, going into that last match, and instead of it finishing off at like a 9 or a 9.5, it ended up being like maybe a 6 or a 7. I mean, that ending was just terrible, but again, they're dragging out the bloodline and Roman Reigns story like a little too long now. And then I don't know. I mean, what are you gonna do? I guess, just keep going on and on and on with it. But I mean, at some point, enough is enough, right? I mean, but I guess they're gonna hang on to it for as long as they can. All right, one sec here. And we already got a 1-0 lead. Crawford with the back home run. Gone, baby. My goodness. Doesn't even wait. He wanted to make sure he got that homer in already. 1-0 Mariners. Nice. Okay. I see you. And obviously Julio got out there and Suarez. And then let's go to our guy, Cal Raleigh. Fucking A. I didn't think we were going to start off that fast, but I guess we did. Game time, baby. Let's go. Daniel in the building. What's good? Sarah, how are you? My voice is a little gone, but I'm still here. Let's get to 100 in donos. Let's do it. Oh, my gosh. Absolutely. You know it, dude. You know it. And again, the magic number is going to be 5 runs or 7 to 10 hits. So if we can get that, we should be good to go. And you already know what it is. It's Miller time. Tyler with a 5er. Thank you so much. Let me know what you want to see for a photo, and I got you. 2 balls and 1 strike to Cal Raleigh. So one sec here. Appreciate you guys. And Tyler, what would you like to have for a photo? You let me know, and I got you. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. $5 holla. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, Cal. Like, I was just getting situated, and I didn't think that we would have anything like this early, but hell, I'll take it. If we can get runs early and often, that's what it's about. And one sec here. Come on, baby. Let's go. Just like that. Cal Raleigh safed on first on a fielding error by Renfroe. Let's go. Wow, we're playing like this? Okay. I mean, we're really trying to make the playoffs, I guess, huh? Wild card or beyond. I like it. Next up, you already know what it is. Right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Let's go, baby. Yes, much appreciated. Let's go. And then, like I said, you already know if we can get going early with JP or Julio, very, very good sign. Julio didn't get on, but we'll take a JP Crawford home run early. Let's go. $5 in donos. Let's get to a hundo. And then I'm going through my feeds here. And for whatever reason, they're lagging on them a little bit here. So I got to wait on that for my alternate to come up. And hopefully those will come up here in just a second. Canzone grounded out. End of the top of the first. 1-0 Mariners. And like I said, you didn't even have a chance to really get situated. And I'll take a 1-0 lead. Let's go. All right, let's do the starting lineups here for the Angels going into the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Angels, shortstop, Luis Rengifo. Batting second, DHing for Los Angeles, the best player in the world. It's showtime, Shohei Ohtani. And batting third, second baseman, Brandon Drury. Let's go. My boy Joe, how are you, bro? At the Hops game, nice. Yeah, I had some friends that I think that went last night or the day before. How is it right now? Did the game just start? What inning is it in? And how are the Hops doing this year? I have not kept up with them. I mean, I know they're out there in Hillsboro and whatnot, but I hope that you're having a good day. Good to see that you're out and about, obviously on the weekend. Are you there with your son or are you there with friends? And let me try to get things going here. But yeah, I guess that's what happens, when you end up watching SummerSlam and one of your homies comes through that you haven't seen in quite a while. And, you end up losing your voice a little bit. Shit happens, right? But I did fucking like 2 things at tea last night and I did 2 this morning. So I figured, well, if my voice is completely gone, I'll have to take a day off. But if not, then fuck it. If it might be a little raspy, not too much, but you got to keep going. You got to keep moving, right? I'm just trying to get my other links here situated. And for whatever reason, I don't know why some of them are not coming up right away, which is a little odd. But hopefully it's something that will come up for me here in just a moment. All right, here we go. 1-0 Seattle. Bryce Miller on the mound. Let's go, Bryce. 0-2 count to Rengifo. Let's go. We need this. Pitch is outside. 1-2 count. Come on, baby. So the Hops are doing okay. Yeah, I just got here. Started. Oh, nice. Same time, roughly, then. Nice. Heck yeah. Tell your son hello. I probably don't know your girlfriend, but tell your girlfriend I said hello as well. I hope you guys have a great time. Hopefully the Hops win, and who knows, maybe Joe, you can get a ball for your son today. Sometimes you can get balls at the Hops games and whatnot, so it's a little bit easier than going to like a Mariner game and getting one. That gets kind of difficult. But when you're doing single A or high A, double A or triple A, there we go. Called out on strikes, baby. There we go. Luis Rengifo, sit down. And I don't think we're going to have any moments like Tim Anderson down. So, I mean, if you're going to play dirty baseball and you're going to swing first, Tim Anderson has always been a little edgy. So for Jose Ramirez to hit him blindside with his head down and to KO him, he got what he deserved. And Anderson had 2 punches that he threw first, and then he got, obviously, Jose Ramirez ducked the first 2, and he kind of looked down, hit him with a right hook, and down goes Anderson. And that happened in the White Sox game, which went against the Guardians, which was pretty crazy. All right, 1-0 pitch, high, and very, very high, 1-0 count. Come on, Bryce. We got Shohei Ohtani in the box. And I'm still just trying to get situated here. I'm very confused why things aren't coming up, but I'm actually on 2 different ones. And for whatever reason, it's being a little odd right now. It's interesting. Hopefully they get that fixed. Ohtani, singles right past Julio. Fuck, come on, Ohtani. Sharp line drive to center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Damn it. Next up, second baseman Brandon Drury. Let's go. Ooh, tornado watch. That's not good. All right, come on, Brandon. Let's go, baby. Drury singles on a sharp ground ball to left fielder Cade Marlowe. Ohtani to second. Oh, fuck, man. I thought Bryce was going to – we need Bryce to get 8 to 10 Ks a day. Bottom line, we need that. This is a little alarming. Hopefully he doesn't have a bad start. Next up, a very dangerous hitter, first baseman Mike Moustakas. 4-seam fastball right in the zone. 0-1 count. Let's go. We got to take care of these guys. Double mushroom and Swiss. That sounds good. But I definitely could have took today off and whatnot. Voice is a little bit raspy and whatnot, but I figured, let's push. The game is on early. NASCAR obviously started a couple hours ago as well. Ooh, 4-seam fastball. 96 miles an hour by Bryce to Moustakas. 0-2 count. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on, baby. Moustakas doubles on a line drive to left fielder, Cade Marlowe. Ohtani scores. Drury to third. Fuck. You got to be shitting me. I need the good Bryce today. Especially if I'm going to push my voice to the limits. Come on, dude. I mean, I've been trying to bank, that you're our number one, but maybe you are our number two. Maybe George Kirby is a little bit better than you, but Kirby struggles from time to time as well. But come on, Bryce. Let's go. Next up, left fielder Randall Grichuk. Swinging strike, 0-1 count. Now you got guys on second and third with only one out. Come on, baby. Let's go. Pitches way outside, a sweeper, 1-1 count. Come on, baby. I'm very confused right now because I'm on two different platforms that I use, and for whatever reason, there's issues with the Mariner game. I don't know what's going on with that, but I mean, I got Comcast in the living room and whatnot, but pitches outside, swinging strike, 2-2 count. Come on now. Fouled off. Count still stays 2-2. Come on, Bryce. We need you today. Four-seam fastball, high in the zone, fouled back. Count still stays 2-2. Can't believe it's already 1-1, but I guess the bats are alive and open, and this is a booty lineup that Bryce has. So there is a good chance we could lose today. I mean, if we have a good game out of Bryce, we could probably squeeze it out, but this is definitely not an A lineup. It's more like probably maybe a B minus lineup, C lineup. So it's not ideal, but we'll see what happens today. If we can get to 5 runs or more, we have a chance. 3-2 count. Sinker outside. Come on, Bryce. Grichuk strikes out swinging. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. See you later. Nice job, Bryce. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Next up for the Angels, center fielder Mickey Moniak. Renfroe is on deck in the hole. Thias. Come on, Bryce. I need 8 to 10 Ks today. Swinging strike on the first pitch on a four-seam fastball. 0-1 count. Runners are at second and third, so we can't let them score anymore. $5. Let's get to a hundo. Let's do it. EO Sky. All right, Tyler, I'll get you some EO Sky here. Good choice. That was the best part of the pay-per-view yesterday. Four-seam fastball, extremely high. 1-1 count. I like the first match with Logan Paul and Ricochet. That actually ended up being the best match of the night, I think. And then the EO moment was the best. Another pitch very high. Swinging strike on a four-seam fastball, 1-2 count. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's go, Bryce. Four-seam fastball. high, but fouled off by Mickey Moniak. But it's just cool to see like the Japanese wrestlers get a little bit of respect. I was hoping that, you know, Asuka would have the belt a little longer, but if she was going to drop it, you know, and then to like Bianca, and then obviously Io cashed in, I'm cool with that. It goes from one Japanese legend to another. So, and those two never got any love or respect until now. So it's just kind of, Asuka was way overdue for a title reign. You know, she should have had one like a couple years ago. But for Io, it's kind of brand new, but at Puerto Rico, they really gave her a lot of love. And I think that's a big part of why they decided to be able to give some new blood to the belt. Four-seam fastball fouled off. Let's go, baby. You already know what it is. It was awesome. And like I said, she's a little small, kind of like an Adam Cole Bebe, but she is high risk. She can do like moonsaults off the top. And it's just really cool to see that they rewarded her for all her hard work, you know? Awesome. Great moment last night. The main event was garbage and Bootios, though. I mean, that was one of the worst. Change up foul, 1-2 count. Let's go. We got to get Mickey out. And I'm still trying to get the other options situated. I have two that I'm trying to get going, but both options are acting like the Mariners are not playing right now or something. Like, what the fuck? Usually that doesn't happen. I might have to actually go through the Comcast account through the email, but the streaming sites on both of them are fucked for whatever reason. Slider fouled off. And I'll get you another EO Sky here in a moment, but I had to get you the one with the belt. And I like damage control. I mean, I like Judgment Day the best, but I think, damage control, I like it. I like the name and I like the members. Just kind of sad that Dakota Kai had that, season-ending injury for her. 1-2 count. Moniak strikes out swinging. There we go, baby. There we go. End of the first inning. We're knotted up at 1. All right, Bryce. Let's go, baby. All right, let me take a quick peek. All right, Bryce Miller, 3 Ks to Silseth 1. Hey, jump up and down there. There we go. We got to make sure we get him all situated. And the goal is 8 to 10 Ks. And if he's already got 3, great start. You don't like giving up a run, but fuck it. If it's 1-1 and he's got 3 Ks, fuck it. As long as we, can be active and we can have runs and hits early, that's really what it's about. All right, leading off for the Mariners. In the top of the second, DHing for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. Batting second, first baseman Mike Ford. I really like those City Connects. The helmet and the jersey are fire. The pants are a little questionable, but they kind of grew on me, as the season went on. And batting third, left fielder Cade Marlowe. And I was trying to find another photo that was just like him posing, but all the other photos are like really of him like in college and whatnot or draft. So I figured, well, it's an action shot, it's better than nothing. At least it's him in the Mariner uniform in a game. So until they start snapping more photos of him, we'll have to do with what we have. And then I need to get one with Josh Rojas, but all the Mariner photos that they have of him, which is very little, are not good. So we're going to do the Mr. Miyagi Karate Kid pose with the Diamondbacks, which we picked him up, and obviously picked up Dominic Calzone. So hopefully we can do something here. What is going on here? I'm trying to wonder. Like where else could I go? It says it's on ESPN Plus, but one sec here. I'm looking to see why it's being this way. So one sec here. Oh, it's blacked out. Wow, that's crazy. Like, why would they do that? Why would they do a blackout? And so that's probably why some of the streaming sites are having the issues, because if they're located maybe in the West Coast or depending on where they're located, that's very odd. I don't think I've seen that all year, to be honest. This is like maybe the first time. All right, come on, Mike. Let me see if I can get you another photo of EO here. We're still at the top of the second 1-1. But that's crazy. I don't think I've seen that before. I was like, what is going on? I'm like very confused. Oh, there we go, baby. Let me get you one more. Two-one count to Ford. Still Seth on the mound. We're in the top of the second. 1-1. It looks like they're having a blackout. Well, fucking A. I guess I could have just said fuck it if I would have known it was going to be a blackout and it's going to make it difficult to watch in certain parts of the country. If they're, I don't like, why would they do that? Because it's on ESPN Plus. Like, who gives a shit? Like, you know what? ESPN is so goddamn special that they have to black it out. Stupid. Fucking stupid. You know what's not stupid? Io Sky winning the goddamn title. You know, Asuka dropped it to Bianca, and then boom, she cashed in last night at SummerSlam. And then obviously Logan Paul and Ricochet had the best match, but goddamn, that main event was fucking terrible. That like left a horrible taste in my mouth, and it was terrible. 3-2 count. Called strike on a four-seam fastball. Fuck. There goes Ford. Damn it. And Teoscar obviously struck out swinging at the previous at-bat. Let's go. Next up, left fielder, Cade Marlowe. Yeah, the voice is a little raspy. I'm going to keep drinking some tea. Yes. Yes. Hikaru. Yes. You got it, man. You watch a lot of Japanese wrestling or like a lot of the different promotions? You watch NJPW and AEW? We got a batter timeout with an 0-2 count. But that is just so odd that with it being on ESPN Plus. Oh, there we go. I was going to say eventually someone is going to get fed up and they're going to get it going. So it took me a while. And if you guys are wondering why you couldn't hear the audio, is that I was scrambling trying to be able to find a feed because it was blacked out here in Oregon for whatever reason. And your boy got it. So that happens, usually not often. This is the first time this season that it's happened, but at least I got it now because then I was pretty much having to call the game just based off MLB game day and just reading the pitches and going from there. And I usually only like doing that if we end up having like some issue with audio or video with one of the streams, and then I just have to keep calling the game until they fix the problem. But I was hoping that wouldn't have to call the whole game necessarily without seeing the game, but I've had to do it for like an inning here and there when they've had issues, with the audio or video dropping, and I'm waiting for them to fix the feed. But hey, we're here, we're good to go, and I want to be able to, I want to watch it, just like everyone else, so that way I can call it rather than just reading off what's happening. So we're here. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, God bless. God bless them. Because when you're already in the second inning and it hasn't come up, and then you go to the sites that it says it's blacked out, even on ESPN site, I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Whoa, got him. Struck him out. But you know what? They know fans want to watch it. They don't give a shit if it's blacked out in a certain part. Find somewhere else that they has the feed and then do it there. If it's blacked out on the West Coast, get someone who's got the feed on the Midwest or the East Coast. Duh. And there we go. That was so weird. I've never experienced that before this season, but I guess there's a first for everything, right? Fuck it. Take a quick look at his stat line here so that I can go back and bring up all my original pages that I had up. But that's a relief. I was like, fuck, my voice is gone and I'm going to be calling a game that I can't even fucking see. I mean, if I had to do it, I mean, I would, and we can hang out. I mean, that's kind of a part of it too, just chilling and hanging out with each other. But I mean, I would definitely love to see the homers and the big plays, especially since the Mariners are starting to turn it around. All right, Silseth, 2 innings pitch, 1 hit, 1 earned run, no walks, 4 Ks. My God. Okay, well, someone's fucking wheeling and dealing early, even doing better than my guy, Bryce Miller. Let's take a quick look at Bryce's stats while we're on the commercial break. So Bryce is 1 inning pitch, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 3 Ks. So between the two of them, you're already at 7, and it's a 1-1 game. So it's exactly what I would want. A little bit of runs and hits, right? And then you're getting the strikeouts because I want Bryce to get 8 to 10. Otherwise, we might fucking lose. So yeah, I like damage control. As far as female groups, very cool. Like you got to think Dakota Kai and Io Sky were nothing prior. Like they were just people that were mid-card and people that were just like pushed over and forgotten about, right? And it was kind of disrespectful, for both of them. But I think Io has a little bit more talent, right? And then you get Bailey to come in there to be like the manager and the mama, right? And it's perfect. She can be a heel. She can mentor them. If she wants to wrestle, she can wrestle. If she wants to be the manager and the cheerleader. But it's just, I like that dynamic, just like Judgment Day. Judgment Day is my favorite faction in WWE and probably my favorite one since Undisputed Era with Adam Cole, Bay. And they got rid of that. So, yep. Just like, yeah, there we go. Yes, you got it. All right, Hunter Renfro is up. Well, this makes it so much more worthwhile now with my voice being kind of out of it that I actually can watch the game. I was like, don't do this to me. I mean, like don't like not let me watch the game. I mean, it's not like I would have ended the stream early. I still would have grinded it out. But all right, we're in the bottom of the second, 1-1. And also I want to be able to have you guys, hear the audio too. That's a part of it as well. So and shout out to Cyber helping out on the Twitter. Same thing with Sarah. I appreciate you. Renfro, see you later. Yeah, baby, 4Ks. 8 strikeouts already. Dun, 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 dun. You already know what it is, baby. New Bryce Miller photo, and then he gives me this kind of production. God damn, you get the Mariner Moose, and you get the secondary Moose. There you go. Fuck yeah. I like it. And I'm really excited now that I'm able to do more crisper images of the Mariner players. For whatever reason, a lot of the stuff on the internet for like transparent images, they would only have a lot of them for the Mariners that would be my regular, where it's just like their head and upper torso. It looks good, right? But when I can actually make something, when I ended up buying that program for $10 and then it ends up removing the background, and then I can kind of draw around the player, take out all the extra, bullshit, and then make, a clear image like the Bryce on the left. I have been wanting to do this for a couple months now, but I had to find the right program and have everything sync. And now, I mean, this looks even better because now you get a little bit more than the head and the upper torso. You actually get action shots with both. And I really like this one. And this is kind of what the thumbs are going to look like moving forward for baseball, football, and I'm happy because I'm always going to be upgrading the channel no matter what. But I wanted to be able to do it like Johnny did. I wanted to be able to have nothing, I didn't want to be restricted. And now I finally got to the point now there's no restrictions. It's not like I have to get, whatever I can have access to. No, I can fully make whatever the hell I want. And the Bryce Miller photo is sick. Let's go. And for whatever reason, like ones that are already made, they don't have any Mariners ones. Like it's like they have Julio, and you would think that he's a popular player that there would be people that would make them. But there's just not really a lot for like certain players like Judge and Otani. There's people that make them, and then you can just grab those, on the internet where you don't even have to necessarily make, a particular PNG or image. But I would rather prefer to make everything unique my own. I want to make it myself. So everything. So, and now I get to do that. So that's very cool. Let's go, Bryce. 5Ks for Price. Let's go. Great start. He's already halfway to the goal already. I had a good feeling about this. Let's go. And it's like he knew. He's like, oh fuck, O-Dog fucking made me the first guy as the Mariner image. I was like, I better show out and ball out. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. 1-0 pitch. Pitch is high, 2-0 count. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. And then if there's anything else that Tyler that you want to see, photo wise, let me know. And hopefully we get a few more people to come through and we can actually have a halfway a decent of a day. Big swing and a miss. 2-1 count. Gosh, I feel like so happy that the fucking game came on. I was really getting nervous. That was like the longest that I've gone without like having any idea if the game was going to actually show up or if I was just going to be fucked and I was just going to have to call it off MLB.com the whole game with not even seeing the game, which would have been really ass, honestly, because then I would have no audio, I would have no video, and I'm literally just like watching the MLB game day and just reading off the play by play once it comes up on the screen. So, I mean, it's good to help me out in an emergency to keep up with everything, but fuck, not ideal. Like my losing my voice because of fucking Roman Reigns and all that bullshit yesterday. Not ideal. Boo. Big swing and a miss. Oh, baby. Bryce Miller. Oh, I better watch my voice. I'm going to lose it again. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Lose your fucking voice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who gives a shit? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me go, baby. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. 6Ks. What do you think about that? Huh? Let's go. Let's go, M's. Fucking A. 6Ks. I love it. All right, Mariner Moose is coming out. This is awesome because obviously when you're in the going into the third and you already have 6 and I wanted you to get to 8 to 10, I mean, you pretty much got everybody out in the first 2 innings with strikes. 3 in the first, 3 in the second. That's insane. Who does that? Bryce Miller does that. He heard me questioning him, right? That maybe George Kirby's the best. He's like, no. George Kirby's an all-star, but let's like pump the brakes a little bit. We're equal, but maybe I can be the number 1 guy. And he heard me. And, I was like, okay, are you going to do something today? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to do something today. I'm going to do it. Joe Dirt approved. Oh, man, that feels good. That feels good. I just love, I hate seeing Kirby and Miller and Castillo get rocked. It's like the most like heart-wrenching thing. It's like Mortal Kombat. It's like fatality, and then you just get your heart ripped out like Kano. It's like, come on, man. Like we don't have any chance if the pitchers get rocked typically, because then it's like, oh, we're down 4-0. Fuck my life. We have a hard time getting to 5 as it is, but I like it. I like it. Great start. All right, here we go. Going to the top of the third, leading off, second baseman, Mr. Miyagi clone himself, Josh Rojas. And hopefully we get some good Mariner photos so I don't have to necessarily show this one, but I kind of like this one. It's kind of a cool photo. But we want to make sure we have everyone in the Mariner uniform. But again, I'm not going to give you a booty photo of him in a Mariner uniform when I got something that actually looks good. Batting second with the homer, shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And batting third, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Baby. And Paisley woke me up really early today, too. I woke up at like 6, 7 a.m. And sometimes I don't want to go for a walk. Sometimes I want to kind of relax for a second, but she is very needy, which I don't mind. She's very needy. And when she says, woo, 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 right? Woo, woo, woo. Then I just, you got to get up. But I usually try to have like an energy drink or something to wake up a little bit, but shot foul. 1-2 count. We got 10 strikeouts in the game already. Let's go. But, we had a little bit of a drizzling rain, which we haven't had a whole lot in the last 3 weeks. And we had a little bit yesterday and a little bit today. And the air, when it bounces off the pavement and you can smell it off the trees in the air, it's kind of musty, but it smells good. Oh, man, nothing better. A little flip. Damn it. There goes Rojas. He's the worst guy in the lineup. And I don't know how much better than Colton Wong he's going to be, but I think they're both going to be bootios. But It is what it is, I guess. No more Colton Wong, and now we just have a Colton Wong 2.0 and Rojas, and probably a shittier defender than Wong as well. All right, next up, shortstop J.P. Crawford. Hit another homer, baby. JP's been money in the last month. Really got his batting average up. Come on, JP. I got a new JP one in here. Damn it. Texting struck him out. Damn. JP. You got the center shades going on, though. And I got a new one of him. Woo, yeah, JP. Too bad he couldn't have hit a homer again, but I'm adding this one. This one's going to be added on. I like that one. I'm always trying to find new ones. I don't want to recycle the same stuff over and over. I always got to mix it up and try to have as many. Like obviously, I got the most of Julio. I don't know how many I have of him, like 20. But I'm trying to get at least like 4 or more for each guy if possible. So, and obviously my favorite one is this one because it's defense. Right. All right. Next up, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. You the man, baby. You the man. You've been electric as of late. Let's go. Come on, baby. 1-0. No. 1-1. Give me this, baby. Give me this. A little bit of this in my life. Ballin'. Let's go. Come on, Julio. And it was really good to see Preston yesterday. I haven't seen him in months. He's one of my best friends. And it was a fun stream yesterday. I mean, I didn't really know how many people were going to show up, but Rengifo. Safe. Nice run, effort by Julio to first base. Nice job, my guy. Nice job, Julio. Julio's one of the faster guys that really hustles. Nice. Hopefully that translates into preseason and into he probably isn't playing. Is he playing in preseason? Or are they going to hold him out? Hopefully he plays in preseason to get some reps in, and we'll see during the regular season. And obviously with Shaq Leonard, you guys kind of flow when he flows. And when he's out there, you do halfway or better, you do really good. And then if he's not out there, then we saw what happened last year. A lot of stuff started kind of crumbling around him. So, all right, next up for the Mariners, Eugenio Suarez. Let's go, baby. Throw to first, safe. Let's go, Gino. And my buddy Jake took his son. He lives in Texas now. He's one of my best friends with Marcos. And they went to the Rangers game. And they're up kind of in the upper deck, but him and his son are having an awesome time. And I told him, I was like, man, that's what it's about, the memories. Julio. Safe. Yes, Julio goes all the way to third. Are you kidding me? Let's go. Wild pitch. Julio goes from first to second to third. Wow. My goodness. My. Look at this. All right, here we go. We got the pitch. It goes into the dirt, goes all the way to the backstop. The catcher doesn't see it at first. Julio jumps, gets to second base. The catcher doesn't even know where the ball is. He locates it, but by the time he locates it, Julio is about 5 steps from third, and then he slides in safe. Hell yeah, baby. Good shit. N'Keal Harry. God, his career went downhill, didn't it? Justin Houston with the Panthers, 1-year deal. I don't even know if he can play anymore, though. Tariq Woolen underwent knee surgery, passed physical, and being removed from the PUP list. Nice. Well, I want Tariq Woolen to do well. We got to have more than just Sauce Gardner. And then obviously we got the Seahawks got another one, right? So we have to be able to kind of keep an eye on with Tariq Woolen. And then we'll also have to see what Christian Gonzalez as well from the Patriots. I think he might end up being better than than Witherspoon. But we'll find out. Hopefully, Witherspoon ends up not being a bust. But again, they could have went Jalen Carter, and that might have been a bust too. So, but if it was me and I was the Seahawks, I would have picked Christian Gonzalez. I think they fucked up. And normally they make good moves, but I think they fucked up on that one. Big swing and a miss because I think Christian Gonzalez has a good chance to be a top 15 corner. And then who knows, maybe top 10. Maybe he's the Sauce Gardner of this year's draft. I kind of think so. And with the Bill Belichick knowledge, and Patriots usually have good defensive players. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if Christian Gonzalez has 2 to 4 interceptions and actually plays really good football for them. Like, are the Patriots going to be good? No, but I think Gonzalez could make a name out of himself. Like, I'm not saying Witherspoon can't, but I have more confidence in Gonzalez, not just because he's a Duck, but I just think he's better. And I think some Seahawk fans might agree too. So we'll see. But hopefully they didn't fuck up with that pick. Oh, I'm so happy the game is on. Yeah. Baby. All right, we're going to the bottom of the third. So many cups of tea for your boy. Lemon, my favorite. All right, due up for the Angels in the middle of the third. 0 for 1 with a K. Luis Rengifo. Batting second, DHing for Los Angeles. 1 for 1 with a run. It's showtime. Shohei Ohtani. And batting third, second baseman, 1 for 1, Brandon Drury. Let's go, baby. And Paisley's, I took her on a couple walks this morning. And so now she's just very sleepy and, sleeping on the couch like a human, just relaxing and whatnot. Thank you for the news info. And if you have any other news to share with me, just keep sending it to me. Eagles worked out former Jag, Miles Jack. Wow, what a fall from grace that he's had. That would be a good place for him, but I don't know if they have room for him. But obviously he's got injury concerns with his career. But like I said, there's still a lot of talent that's out there that's available. Kind of crazy that Dalvin Cook is still not picked up yet. Figured that the Dolphins would have signed him by now. Bryce Miller, I'm so happy that he's doing good today. I'm like, it took me a while to do this too. Like, when you do these thumbs and you make it, like, some people think you can make them like so quickly and whatnot. Like, the motherfucking shit takes a lot of time because each piece I have to like bring it over, like the MLB symbol, and I got to like make it big, make it small. I got to adjust it. Then I got to get the logos and I got to make sure the size and the placement looks correct. And it's like, it looks good. Then I got to put the players and I got to make that image. And then I got to bring that over. Then I got to do the live play-by-play reactions and then size that up. So it's like baking a cake. It definitely is. I wouldn't say it's hard, but I wouldn't say it's easy either. It's just kind of time consuming. But when you can end up getting results like this, I mean, come on. I mean, it's awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing what I kind of can come up with creativity wise. Love it. Especially the Bryce. Let's go, baby. Yeah, Roman, boo, Roman, boo. It's funny how Preston had to hate on Finn, but he's always felt that way. But you know what? It kind of makes sense because if you think about it, Finn is one of those guys where he has a popularity, he has a following, he's got the demon thing, he's in the Judgment Day. But if you really break it down, he's not necessarily the best talker. And yeah, he is kind of vanilla, But if you watch him in Bullet Club and NXT, then you probably like him more. But Preston didn't. So. But again, not everyone's going to like popular wrestlers. Like some of us are going to like certain people, like Roman Reigns, and you'll get people like me and Sarah that could care less. The Bloodline story has been great, but now it's like they're milking it past the point of where the top of the popularity would have been if Cody would have got the belt, and that would have been the perfect time to end it. But now they're like dragging. Each guy, is he going to be a friend? Is he going to be a foe? Jimmy, Jay, are they working together? Are they going to turn? Is Solo with Roman, or is he with the Usos? Like, I don't know. It just feels like, they're running out of ideas and they're stretching it out now. Even though if they have a game plan, it just, I don't know. It ruined the pay-per-view. SummerSlam was going to be a 9 or a 9.5, and it turned into a 6 or a 7 after that last match to me. Come on, Bryce. Throw to first. It is stale, very, very stale. And then obviously with the knockout with Tim Anderson and Jose Ramirez, that was something that you don't see. I mean, when's the last time we saw that? Jose Bautista getting knocked, you know, way back in the day by Odole. Odole. Shohei fouls it off. Come on, Otani. Let's go, baby. Bottom of the third. Runner at first. 0-2 count. We're knotted up at 1. Shohei. Let's go, baby. Baby. Yeah. And then I don't know how true it is, but based off the reports that came out, and you read them this morning too, that the Brock Lesnar thing was not from Triple H. It was organic. It was Brock Lesnar just doing it on his own. And that's why Cody was like surprised when he hugged him. He didn't know if he was going to get clotheslined afterwards after like the fake, holding my hand up and I won. Because sometimes, Brock will do that where it looks like, he's going to be kind of like a friend or like acknowledge you. And then all of a sudden he like F5s you 10 times. So, if that was true and that was all Brock, I mean, way to make him more of a face than he already is. Big swing and a miss, struck him out. I mean, Cody already is the face. He's the John Cena of WWE, period. I mean, that if you're talking about a guy that is looked at that way. Same thing with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is a face right now. Him and Cody are the John Cena of 2023. That's very unorthodox for Brock, but you know what? It kind of makes me like Brock a little bit more now. Like I always kind of liked him. I wish he could have, learned how to do a promo. It was like him and Roman Reigns had Paul Heyman because they couldn't talk. But when Brock turned into Cowboy Brock and he lifted up the ring with the crane and everything, like he actually could cut a promo. So it took him a long time, but like I said, I know we got annoyed with Brock Lesnar matches a lot of times with like Roman and other people because they would end really quickly and we didn't get the endings that we wanted. But after seeing Roman for 3 years, fuck, give me Brock any day, every day. It's like I'm sick and tired of Roman, and I thought I was sick and tired of Brock, but I'm not. I'm not. I mean, fuck. If I don't have to look at Roman, give me more. Give me more Brock. So next up, second baseman Brandon Drury. Let's go. Let's go, Bryce. I can't believe Bryce has got 7K, Sarah. It's the third inning, and he's got 7. This is crazy. I mean, I remember there was games where Bryce got 5 strikes out of the first 6 batters, and I was like, oh yeah. But like getting 6, like 3 in the first, 3 in the second. Like, let's be honest, how many guys in baseball do that? Like maybe 5 to 10. Like pretty rare though. But at least he's locked in, and we both got a run each, so it's not like we're looking up at them. And shout out to Silseth. Silseth has got 6Ks. I don't know what to say. I mean, this is the most Ks I think I've seen this early in a game in 2023. Let's get another one. He's going to get another one right here. 8Ks. Got him. Wow. He's got 8Ks. Oh, my God. Mariner Moose is coming out. Yes. It's like I got a new photo of him. I made him on the thumb. Got the new tool. And the tool only cost me $10, Sarah, which was kind of cool. I was like, I don't care what I need to pay, but if it can help me make thumbs better, I was like, I hope I don't pay $10 and it doesn't work. I was like, but I watched a YouTube tutorial video and the guy recommended that particular one for Apple. So I was like, it's a super photo cut. So I was like, fuck it, it better work. And I watched the video and I kind of copied in my brain what this guy was doing, and it's a little bit more difficult because you have to have an image that's not too big. The bigger the image, and like the HD and the 4K, and if it's big, then it doesn't work as well. You have to find images that are smaller in size, like 400 by 400 or 350 by 350. Like when I end up putting up photos on the screen, Those are end up, typically being like 2,000 by like 1,100, like something like that. So the definition has to be lower, but you can always stretch the image after. But like if you try doing the crisper, bigger images, it doesn't fucking work. I'm like, all right, well, fuck. But so you have to kind of play around with the ones and find ones that work. But oh boy, it looks great. I'm excited. Just like I'm excited with these K's, baby. Bryce pitches high, 2-0 count. Yeah, Ronda doesn't do anything for me, but neither does Baszler either. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. She's more of a wrestler than Ronda, but I'm not bought in. Like what Shayna Baszler needs to be a part of is like Judgment Day, or something like that. If you put her there as like the bodyguard or the thug or like another member, with Ripley, like she walks out with Ripley and has her back, or they can do like tag together or something like that, like where you can make her relevant, where she's in a faction. Because if Baszler's by herself, she's just going to fade into mediocrity. But if you put her in Judgment Day, it actually would work. Would it be my first choice if they got rid of Finn Balor? No, but I'm just saying that is someone that would fit. It would work, based off her look and how she wrestles. Her and Ripley, and then you got Dirty Dom in there with Damian Priest. I don't know. I don't. I know it probably won't happen, but I think that it could. That could be a possibility, but I know that won't happen. And they need to get someone better than that if they're going to go that route. So, all right, Mustakas is up. Mustakas. I worry about this guy every time I see him because his power is so underrated. He can homer and he can go to the wall. It seems like when he's hot, even the games where he gets out, the goddamn ball goes all the way to the warning track. I mean, that's when you know a hitter is locked in. When he goes like 1 for 4, and maybe he homered, but then the other 3 are all like deep on the wall. And normally that happens when like Logan Gilbert pitches, where a guy is hot, and then I'm like, oh God, how many homers is he going to give up? But Shohei likes him. Look at him laughing. He loves it. Well, nobody's interested in Zeke, but if he can take a step back and be the change of pace back, and they can get him on the cheap, that would be probably the best place for him to go, honestly. So that way he's at least around friends. He's around Dak, and that way he's just not some guy on a rando team that doesn't give a shit about him, and then he ends up getting benched and going from there. So that might be the best case scenario for him. I would agree with that. Normally, I'm like, get rid of the guy, but he still has a little bit of game left. It's just that Pollard's better. He has been for the last couple of years. Damn it, Mustakas, motherfucker. Damn it, I knew it. I knew it. My ESP. I was like, fucking this guy. I know this guy's going to get something. All right, next up, left fielder, Randall Gachuk. Bryce Miller's got 8 Ks, Seth 6. 14 combined Ks, Sarah, and it's only the third. Wow, 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 wow. Wowee, wowee. Hopefully we can minimize this. Gritchick. Gritchick. Let's go. I'm loving this Bryce outing. Let's go, baby. Bottom of the third, runners on the corners, 2 outs. Get another K here. Get it, JP. Get it. Get it. There we go. Get it, Gino. Yes, sir. There we go. Hell yeah. Well, you can't expect a guy to get 9 strikeouts in the first 3 innings, but Bryce Miller almost did. He got 8. That's incredible. I don't think I've seen that all year. You got 8 strikeouts out of 9 batters. Incredible. And then also on the flip side, we can't be a hater. All right, Chase Silseth, right? He's got a 3-1 record coming in. His ERA was actually not that bad either. 3.99. He'll get it closer to 3.50 probably in the next few starts if he's lucky. 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 6 Ks. So 6 Ks out of Silseth, but Bryce though is on another level. He's an animal. Bryce, 3 innings pitched, 5 hits. So he's given up more hits than Silseth. Only 1 earned run, no walks, right? 8 Ks. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, next up for the Mariners, 0 for 1, Cal Raleigh. Let's go, baby. I like that one. Batting second, right fielder Dominic Canzone. And DHing for Seattle, 0 for 1 with a K, Teoscar Hernandez. Let's go, baby. Good shit. I'll go check on Paisley here in a little bit. And shout out to Lauren for helping me out on the Twitter side as well. I know the Mariner fans will love that, especially when I can upgrade things like images on the thumb. It definitely helps. Oh, JP Crawford smacked the shit out of that. Wow. Ha ha ha, baby. That was sweet. Lauren in the building, thank you for helping me out on the Twitter and sharing the posts. I really appreciate you, regardless if you can be in the room or not. Um, like I said, and I've been working on the thumbs, and like I said, I got the player images now, so it's not just the head and the upper torso, like the kind of default photos. Now I can fully go like ham on them. I downloaded another program, so now we can get fire ones like with the Bryce image now. So I'm ready, man. And Bryce must have known because now he's got 8 Ks out of 9 batters, and it's phenomenal. I was like, oh, I'm going to get some new photos of Bryce. We're going to have a good day today. And he's like, yep, we're going to have a good day. Oh my God, that JP Homer on Twitter, oh, baby, it was awesome. How are you, man? To be very honest, I thought going into the main event, it was sitting at maybe an 8.5 to a 9. The only boring match, obviously, was Shayna Baszler and Ronda. Best match was Logan Paul and Ricochet, the match that opened, the pay per view as far as athleticism is concerned. And then if you look at what you saw with Ricochet and Logan Paul compared to the last match with Roman and Jay, I mean, it was like complete difference. Like an amazing high flying match with a lot of cool spots, and then a match that was slow, boring, orchestrated, and just ruined the pay-per-view. Like I had a feeling that if the match was good, we could have ended it off as a 9 or 9.5 overall. But that last main event was so bad, it went from maybe being an 8.5, 9 overall to me, all the way down to about a 6 or a 7. It killed the vibe. So one away. Damn it, Cal. But there was more good matches than shitty matches, absolutely. But to end it the way that they did and the flow, Roman can't wrestle. I mean, he's got like Goldberg moves. I mean, like super punch, spear. You know what I mean? It's like he's like the politician's choice, Vince's boy. Like I don't know, it wasn't good. Like the pay per view had moments, and it was very good going up to that main event, but it definitely went down a couple points based on how it left a bad taste in your mouth. Next up, right fielder 0 for 1, Dominic Canzone. And I lost my voice a little bit. I had my boy Preston in the building with me. And I haven't seen him in a couple months. So it was like he's one of my best friends. He's getting married pretty soon. And it was just really nice to be able to just get together and act a fool with each other and talk wrestling, go over top fives, and kind of share stories with you guys. And it's always nice. I usually don't have anybody on the channel with me anymore besides him. I would like to get my boy Justin here, but he's so like shy that I don't know if it'll ever happen. But I can't never say never. But he's a homebody and he works a lot, so he usually just plays MLB the Show or just stays home. And the only time I really get with Justin is when we go to Mariner games or we road trip together to like Ducks or Mariners or Blazers. But it felt good, definitely. Crystal, will the Mariners make it to the World Series? No, that's a big no. And I've been a fan since 1985. But there is a chance that we can make a wild card, right? We pass the Angels, the Yankees, the Red Sox, and if we keep fighting, we can battle for the third and last spot with the Blue Jays. But then if we keep rolling, who knows? Maybe we can catch up to the Rangers and the Astros. So I still think that there is a chance to get a wild card, because you got to think it's going to be Astros, Rangers. One's going to win the division, the other's going to get a wild card. Orioles and Rays. One's going to win, one's going to get a wild card. Who's the last wild card spot? Number 3, the Blue Jays. And then you got the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Angels, and the Mariners fighting to get close to the Blue Jays to fight at the very end. Not fight like Jose Ramirez and Tim Anderson, but hell, if we can right hook everybody, Angels, right? Give them the right hook like Jose Ramirez did. Anderson down, right? And we can give the right hook to the Yankees and the Red Sox, and then we can get right there. I think we can make a wild card. Now, winning the division, that would have to be an amazing run from now, and we would have to hope that the Astros get hurt or they implode, and same thing with the Rangers. I don't know if that would happen. But I definitely think that there is a chance for the playoffs. If you would have asked me like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I would have said 5% chance of playoffs wild card. Now it looks about 50%. So we're climbing quite a bit. We're looking pretty good, but we still got a long ways to go. Now, if we end up getting like a Shohei Ohtani, then we could end up making a World Series, ALDS, ALCS. But for someone that keeps it real, that isn't biased, I'm always going to keep it 100. I'm never going to over-exaggerate or act like my team is going to go to the World Series or Super Bowl every year like a Skip Bayless. The Cowboys are going to go to the Super Bowl every year. You don't actually believe that. The producers tell you to say that shit, But I hope one day the Mariners can go, but it's not going to be this year. And if they do, it'll be the most shocking thing on planet Earth. Believe that. Let me tell you. Because no one thinks that's going to happen. And even if we did make the World Series, we would get our ass kicked by the Braves. This is how it would go. It would probably go 6 games. We would win 2 or 1, and maybe they would beat us in 5 or 6. But I don't think we would even be able to stretch to 7 because that's how good the Braves are. So, and that's just me being honest. All right, we got the top of the 4th. We're knotted up at 1. Beautiful City Connects on the photo. And Mike Ford has been a little cold. Let's get hot again, baby. Red Sox are done. Jays beat them 13-1. Nice. Heck yeah. $5. Let's get to a hundo. 95 to go. Silseth is fucking balling, too. It's not just, Bryce Miller, but Silseth's stat line is just wild. Did he go? Nope. So Silseth, 3.2 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 8 Ks. And Bryce Miller's got 8 Ks also. Holy shit. 16 Ks but total? What the fuck is going on today? My goodness, what a game today, huh? Jesus Christ. I don't think I've seen a game all year in 2023 where we have this many Ks. Literally Bryce had 8 Ks out of 9 batters, and Silseth's doing the same shit. And it's not 0-0. So we got, that teased with great pitching, but we still got run support and a JP homer. So pretty cool. You can't expect to have, that many Ks and to have a big score. Wow. Amazing. Before the game started. And then now we're going to the bottom of the 4th. And there's 16 Ks combined already? Jesus Christ. Before the Ks. After the Ks. Before. After. Okay. I'll take it. Exciting. And I was thinking about, maybe I should take the day off and rest my voice up. But then something in the back of my head said, you know what? Push through. You may not be feeling too good with the voice, but push through. You got the program. You bought it to make the thumbs. Go ham and make the Bryce that you've always wanted. And I did, and I'm getting good results now. So let's go. All right, next up for the Angels, 0 for 1 with a K, center fielder Mickey Moniak. Batting second, 0 for 1 with a K, right fielder Hunter Renfroe. And batting third, 0 for 1 with a K, catcher Matthias. Let's go, baby. And shout out Chase Silseth. Most people wouldn't do that, but hey, 3-1 record with a 3.99 ERA. And just with your balling out, he's got 9 Ks, Silseth. He's even got more than Bryce, 17 Ks combined, and we're in the 4th inning. Oh my God. His ERA went down all the way to 3.78 just from what he's done today. Fucking A. And then Bryce's ERA. Uh, Bryce was, let's get at the proper logo here. So Bryce was coming into the game at 7-4 record with a 4.35, and now he's down to 4.30. So, I mean, if he can get a couple more Ks, we'll get that lower. But I have not seen a game all year where you have 17 Ks. Let me say that again. 17 Ks combined. 17. And it's not like one guy's got, 12 and the other guy's got 5. Like, it's even at the score and even with the Ks. And Bryce is going to one up him, I hope, here. Let's go, baby. Yeah. This has got to be some kind of record. I mean, this has got to be some record or something. I mean, Sarah, do you remember anything in baseball this year that you've seen something like that where you've had that many Ks? Like you've literally got strikeouts on almost every batter within the first 4 innings. Like, and not only one pitcher, but both pitchers. That's what makes it even better. Like I got a JP Crawford home run, so I'm like, fuck yeah, first batter, right? And then they got their little RBI action going, and then everyone else is like, fuck you, you're not getting anything. Oh my gosh. But again, every bad outing that Bryce has, he always bounces back, just like Kirby. Castillo, not so much. He's our number 3 now. And it's very clear Bryce and Kirby are the 2 best pitchers on the team. And Castillo went to number 3. And that's a good thing because we actually have guys that are better than Castillo. That's what's going to give us longevity. And then if Castillo gets hurt or we get rid of him, who cares? We got Bryce Miller and George Kirby. You feel me? Like, of course, I want to keep Castillo, but it's not like we have to rely on him to carry us the whole season. Like, we got guys, and you know what? God bless Robbie Ray getting hurt. Marco, I didn't really like that, but we got Brian Wu out of it. But Bryce Miller getting hurt, or not Bryce Miller, but Robbie Ray getting hurt gave us Bryce Miller. And who would have thought that we would get Robbie Ray type of production, but even more? Like, he went from a guy that was unproven that we didn't know to now one of the best pitchers in Major League Baseball with George Kirby. And they're young as shit, so it's like super exciting. Like, I don't have any pitcher jerseys, but I would, if I was going to go get one, I would go buy a Kirby and a Miller. Those would be the only 2 that I would buy. So don't got any money for it right now, but Mr. Miyagi-san. There we go. 1 away. So what would you give the pay-per-view last night, Sarah? I know how, we think pretty similar and whatnot, but I mean, me and Preston were just like, oh my God. I mean, he ate like 10 pieces of pizza too, so I know he was getting sleepy and whatnot, but God, that ending was like one of the worst endings in a pay-per-view I've seen in a long time. And it's fucking SummerSlam, for Christ's sake. Like, you got to end it off with a bang, Like, I would have rather had that been the pre-main event, and they should have ended it with Io getting the belt. That should have been the last match. And I know some people would have been maybe like, why are we doing this? But then if Io got it at the end, they could have cheered her, and everyone leaves the building like, yeah. Like, you're mad that Asuka lost it. Bianca got it. The Bianca fans were happy. And then all of a sudden she, was hurt, pretend hurt, with the steps, and came back in and then won, but then won for like 10 seconds, and then Io got the belt. I would have ended it there. Because it's not like you're going to end it with Logan Paul and Ricochet, but the second best match is usually the first match, but it ended up being the best match. So, end of the 4th, we're knotted up at 1. What a game. What a game, baby. All right, bro. Go M's. Yeah, I totally agree. I was going to say 6 to a 7.5, but I did have it all the way up to about an 8.5 to a 9. And we all said if this ends up good, it will be a 9.5. It won't be perfect because you had the Ronda and Baszler match, but it could have been a 9.5 and everyone would have been happy. But it went from 8.5, 9, overall. You go into that last match and then you dropped a couple points because they fumbled the bag. WWE, it seems like they always goddamn fumble the bag, whether it's with Vince or with Triple H. It's like they don't do it on every match, and they've been getting better at it. But if you have like one bad match with Ronda and Shayna Baszler, and all the other matches for the most part are fire, right? Fire. And then you end it with a dud, then you go from maybe having a great pay-per-view to now everyone's talking about how it was kind of shitty. But it wasn't shitty. It was just the last match and the Ronda and Shayna, but you ruined it. You ruined my memory, of how good it was. So, and I know I'm not the only one to think that, but if you haven't watched SummerSlam, I still would recommend watching it 100%. But they definitely made the ending terrible. But what's new? I'm used to it. Your boy is used to it. Bryce Miller, 9 Ks. Still Seth, 9 Ks. Oh my God, 18 Ks. I don't know what to do with myself right now. Like, what are they going to get before they go out? Are they both going to get like 12 Ks and then get pulled? Or are they just going to keep going? Imagine if they both pitch like the whole game and then they're going like 14 Ks versus 14 Ks. Like, how incredible would that be? And like, only a fraction of America is watching this game right now. But I'll tell you what, if we end up getting something like 12 Ks, there's going to be a lot of regret from people wishing that they would have tuned into this matchup. Fucking A. All right, next up for the Mariners, left fielder, Cade Marlowe, baby. Yeah, no walks for Selseth either. Cade, damn it, one away. No walks for Miller, no walks for Selseth. When is the last time you've seen a baseball game that was this competitive with no walks, with both pitchers, Miller, a big name, Selseth, not really a big name, but a 3-1 record, and now they both have 9 Ks, and we're only in the 5th inning. I'm at loss for words right now. I don't know what the fuck to think here. All right, next up, Mr. Miyagi himself. Wax on, wax off. Second baseman, Josh Rojas. And come on, Mariners, take some goddamn pictures of Josh Rojas so I don't have to use this one. Wax on, wax off, baby. It's a Colton Wong clone 2.0, but worse at defense. So, yeah, Paul Heyman's a walrus. Is that what he is now? He might be a walrus, but he's still one of the best guys on the microphone ever. Arguably one of the best managers of all time too. But yeah, it would be nice to see him mentor someone new. Like if I was gonna have him mentor the next guy, it would be Braun Breaker. That would be the guy that I would want him to talk for. But that's just me, living a dream. But it would be ironic, and then all of a sudden, like a couple months later, Braun Breaker, like after Roman loses and he's gone, or whenever it is, Paul Heyman's new client, Braun Breaker, like, oh, O-Dog, ESP, you knew. I got to talk it into existence. So if we do get Braun Breaker with Paul Heyman in the future, you'd be like, this guy is a time traveler. Okay, come on, Rojas. Let's go, baby. Pitch is low. 2-2 count. Weather is shitty at your house. Sarah, you got thunderstorms, and it's like, what's going on there? Bad weather. You have outages and whatnot. What's going on out there? Rojas to center field, the Maniac, 2 away. All right, maybe we get another home run with J.P. Crawford. Miles Jack and Zach Cunningham are joining the Eagles. Oh, shit. Similar 2-for-1 when the Eagles signed Ndamukong Suh and Linval Joseph. Ooh. And Miles Jack has skill set from sideline to sideline, but has had injuries. And Zach Cunningham has been kind of underrated on the Texans over the last few years. The Eagles are really trying to see if they can make it back to the world championship scene and in the Super Bowl again. And they might actually be able to do it, but I mean, there's not going to be very many teams that can compete with them. The Seahawks, the Saints, the Niners, and then a couple others, but they're definitely in position, like the Chiefs, as the most favored team to get there, even if they got there last year. JP, damn it. All right, let's take a look at the stat line. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. All right, so JP Crawford homered at the very first, at bat, and then obviously I was trying to get all set up, and it happened so quickly I couldn't even believe it. So we started off the game with Seattle 1, Angels 0, and then after that, in the bottom of the first, Moustakas doubled to left, Ohtani scored, Drury to third, 1-1, and then now we've just had one of the best pitching performances that I've seen in 2023 for not just the Mariners, but any game that I've actually focused on. So Bryce Miller's stat line: 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 9 Ks, 5 Ks out of the first 6 batters. 6 Ks, I think, out of the first 6 batters, or 5 out of 6, or 6 out of 6. I think it was 6 out of 6. And then Silseth, he's not as known as high as a Bryce Miller, but we have to give him love because that's what we do here, right? Chase Silseth is his name, 3-1 record with a 3.99 ERA. So nothing too crazy, but he decides to have a career game today. 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run. He has no walks also, and he's matching Bryce Miller with 9 Ks. I'm in the 5th inning, and we're at 18 Ks. Is that normal? No, it's not. But I'll take it. I'm so happy I decided to toughen up and just do this game. All right, next up, 0 for 1 with a K, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Batting second, shortstop, Luis Rengifo, 1 for 2. And then batting third, DHing for the Angels, 1 for 2 with a run, Showtime, Ohtani, MVP. And he might actually break Judge's record of a 62. I don't think anyone would be surprised. I mean, he's got quite a bit of work to do, but if anyone's going to get there, it's definitely him. What a performance by both of these pitchers. Yes, God, he is dialed in. Like, it feels like I don't know. It's not like no hitter feeling because each guy has given up 5 hits for the Angels, 3 for the Mariners, and the Angels have an error. But the way that the pitching has gone, it feels like it's kind of like a one hitter or 2 hitter. With all these Ks, it's just I love it. Electric. Let's go, Bryce. And especially if you get rocked in your last outing, it's nice to be able to make up for it. Big swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Cubs beat the Braves 6-4. Nice. If you got any news, just scroll on Twitter. And if you just want to type it in to kind of give us more things to talk about, feel free if you see anything worthy enough. 0-2 pitches outside. Depressed Mr. Met in the building. What's good? 2-2 count. Let's go. Jacob in the building. He's a lurk dog. He's like, I had to come back and not get on friendship probation today after WWE SummerSlam. Popped up. Marlowe. There we go. 1 away. How are you doing, depressed Jacob? How are you guys doing? Let's go, Bryce. Yeah, but definitely when I get my new, unless I end up getting like a Randy Johnson or a big unit or an Edgar Martinez or an Ichiro, because I have like Griffey's and a Julio. But I think, yeah, if I was going to get someone, I would get Bryce Miller and Kirby. So at some point, in the next 2 years. I don't know if I'll have the extra money for it, but I'll definitely be contemplating that. I mean, I still got to add Randy Johnson and Edgar and Ichiro to the collection, but definitely Miller and Kirby are worth a purchase for me. I know there's going to be good starts and there's going to be terrible starts, but yeah, but the Ks, dude, in this game right now, there's 18 Ks combined. This is the most that I've seen in any game this year. 9 Ks for Silseth, 9 for Miller, and we're only in the 5th inning. So if we have a low-scoring game and we win 3-2, but each guy gets like 12 Ks, who cares? I don't even care if it's a 2-1 win. If we can end up having like over 10 Ks each, this is insane. Yeah, it's just I think for you guys got to stop worrying about paying big free agents and just trying to build it through the farm system, which is easier said than done. So that way money doesn't get wasted and you don't have to pay guys after they leave when they're not on your team after like a trade like this year and previous years. Next up, DH Shohei Ohtani. What do we think on Ohtani? Is he going to break Aaron Judge's record of the 62, or is he going to get like 59 or 60? What are we thinking? Do we think Shohei can do it? Do you think he can get 22, 23 more home runs for the rest of the season, or is that too much? I mean, Shohei is capable of getting 1 or 2 in a game. It's just, can he get hot at the right time? We're in the bottom of the 5th. We have a low-scoring 1-1 game, but I don't mind games like this. These are the type of games like when you watch running game and you watch like really, really good defense. Like speaking of like Rondé Barber and my Bucks, I got 4 Hall of Famers on that defense, and I probably should have had 5. Another K, 10 Ks for Bryce. Let's go. Let's go. But when you have 4 Hall of Famers and you probably should have had 5, think about that when you think of your favorite defense or your team. How often is it where you have Pro Bowl players, all pro players, but imagine having 4, almost 5 Hall of Famers on defense. No one was going to beat the Bucks back in the day. Same thing with the Ravens with Ray Lewis and the 85 Bears with, Richard Dent and Mike Singletary. But if you actually look at the talent that the defense had with John Lynch, Derek Brooks, Warren Sapp, Rondé Barber, congratulations, you just got in. You deserve it. And Simeon Rice didn't make the Hall of Fame yet, but he's kind of like borderline where he may make it, but realistically, he probably won't. But when we got him with Michael Pittman from the Cardinals, when we got the transition from, Tony Dungy to Gruden, Simeon Rice was averaging 15 and a half sacks. Let me say that again, 15 and a half sacks for like 3-4 years in a row. And it was a guy that could end up getting 2 or 3 in a Super Bowl or an NFC championship game. So if we don't have Simeon Rice, we don't win the Super Bowl, and we probably don't, go to the NFC championship game and win that. And thank God Rondé had the pick 6 on Donovan McNabb. But yeah, wild and crazy. So, defense is everything. You never know. So we do need some run support, but in this type of game where I got 10 fucking Ks out of Bryce Miller and 9 out of Silseth, I don't mind if it being a little low scoring. But again, if we get 5 runs or more, that typically gets the job done. So we will see. You think he has to play? Well, he already is playing beyond historic already this season. With the pitching and the hitting, he already got the MVP within the first 2 months of the season. Judge went down with an injury, and Yordan Alvarez did too. Yeah, so Ronald Acuna can get something on the National League side, but if you had to pick one guy, best player in baseball, it's Shohei Ohtani, unanimous. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on. You already know the answer to that question. First ballot. Nobody is doing what he's doing, pitching and hitting. Babe Ruth is the only other guy that's doing what obviously he's doing, but Shohei's a better pitcher than Babe Ruth. So, yeah, we're talking about easily Hall of Fame, just like Ichiro. Just because he's Japanese, he can't make the Hall of Fame? They have to be white, black, or Puerto Rican? Come on, man. He's the left-handed Asian version of Aaron Judge, and he can pitch. He's definitely first ballot. He should, and honestly, he could have won it last year. And if Judge wasn't raking with all the slugging percentage and the RBIs and the homers and the hype around the 62 homers, Ohtani would have won it last year. That's facts. But Judge, had a great season. So wow, Julio Rodriguez, sit down. 10 Ks on each side. Chase, Silseth. This is insane. And it's on a fucking Sunday. Unbelievable. 10 Ks for Silseth, 10 Ks for Bryce Miller. I have never seen this before. I have never seen a game in 2023 where each guy's got 10 Ks. I mean, what are we going to get? Bang, bang. Are we going to end up getting like 12 each? 13? Are they going to pitch the whole game? Like, what's going on here? I mean, at this point, fuck it. Let them pitch the whole game into the ninth. What if they got like 16 Ks each? I know that's not going to happen, but my God. Unbelievable. Little dribbler, underhand throw to first, 2 away. Next up, big dumper, catcher, Cal Raleigh. No, Isaiah Campbell's coming in. Oh, there goes our game. Isaiah Campbell coming in for relief, and we're going to get knocked around now. That's excellent. How are you going to go with Bryce Miller getting all these goddamn Ks, and that's the next guy up? Normally it would have been Brash, but they had to have him close a game. Come on, Scott Service. It's sunny there in California. There's guys that are wearing center shades that normally aren't, like JP. JP don't wear glasses only like, I don't know, maybe 10% of the games, if that. Maybe even less than that, 5% of the games. He rarely wears the shades. So I don't know about the laser pointers though. Oh God. I mean, Campbell has moments, but he's so fresh and brand new. We just called him up. You know, I mean, he's got an awesome mustache, 10 out of 10, but that's like the last guy I would want up besides like Saucedo. I mean, give me, give me Brash, then, give me Topa. I need my regular guys. And then obviously we'll have Munoz at the end, but maybe not. But okay, if Bryce Arms falls off, I mean, let's let him keep pitching. This is kind of historic. I don't remember a game where I've seen guys with 10. Not this season, at least. Both guys have 10 Ks. Unbelievable. But it's because of pitch count, because they want to make sure that their guys are healthy, for the long run. And Miller's at 85 pitches and Silseth's at 80. So technically, they could actually go for another inning or two if they can get out of an inning in a decent amount of time. There's a walk. First walk of the game between both pitchers. And what inning are we in? The 6th. I mean, this is a pitching a phenomenal performance. And it's crazy because, like I said, 90% of the country's not even watching this game. They don't give a shit. But once they see the stat line, they're like, oh, shit. I knew something good was going to happen once I got Bryce on the thumb. I was like, ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. But if I would have known Silseth was going to do this good, hell, I would have put him over Ohtani on the thumb if I knew it was going to be like that. But I wasn't really familiar with him. So, there we go. Cheap out at first. What an entertaining, low-scoring game. It's like one of those games where you get like amazing defense and a lot of running game, but you're kind of running in mud. And then the final score might be 13-10. And some people are pissed because they didn't get the 5 touchdown passes out of the quarterback. I get it. But sometimes games that are competitive with turnovers or back and forth, and they end dramatically like 13-10 or 16-13. I still enjoy those kind of games. But especially with these pitching games, yeah, I would love a 10-9 game going into the ninth or extras. But a 1-1 game with this many Ks is just as good to me. So let's go over the stat line real quick. So Bryce Miller is getting pulled now. 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 10 Ks. Wow. Unbelievable. And then with Silseth for the Angels, he's got 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 10 Ks. So between both guys, right, 20 Ks and 1 walk, and it wasn't Bryce. I will probably watch the replay of this game again just to be able to kind of break down the pitches and look at it. But fuck. And I lost my voice a little bit, doing SummerSlam. My boy Preston came over, but wow. I don't know what to say. Now let me get the Isaiah Campbell photo up. And now this is where the game is probably going to change, where we're going to get fucked up now. But I hope that we don't. But one thing is for sure, Isaiah Campbell got one of the best mustaches in Major League Baseball. I mean, if the mustache is a 10 out of 10, I mean, I don't even know what it looks like. It looks like some like fucking TIE fighter, some Star Wars fucking vehicle, or some like military vehicle on his face with the fucking, it looks like some, Area 51 area. I don't know what he's got going on there with the mustache, but it's looking good. I don't know if he's going to be able to get us out of this. Wow. Morgan and Rapinoe getting in a fist fight. Really? I don't know if that's true or not. We'll find out when more reports come out if that truly did happen. But obviously, it's Rapinoe's last opportunity in the world, in that obviously opportunity there in the tournament. And obviously, Morgan is the face of the franchise that she's going to be around for a while. The damage control celebration. I love it. That's awesome. Well, like I said, you like them like I like them too. So and Bailey as a heel is they should have done that a long time ago. The hugger thing was stupid, But again, sometimes you just have to play into who you were at that point, and that's what she was. The face in NXT. She went to get Sasha Banks, and she did the hug thing with like the like inflatable thing, But that was like, you got to go heel, and once you go heel, you can really show your true personality, and we can find out if you can cut a promo or not. But most wrestlers, when they go heel, they ultimately get better and they get more popular. Faces, it's really hard to knock it out of the park unless you're someone that has charisma like Seth Rollins or Cody Rhodes, where you can be a face or a heel or John Cena. But again, I'm a heel guy all day, every day. So, wow, that is crazy. Do you think it's true that they had a fist fight in the locker room, or do you think it's made up? I mean, we need to see it from multiple outlets and whatnot, or I need to see someone's face with a black eye. They were trying to do the fist fight just like Jose Ramirez and Tim Anderson. Anderson down, Anderson down. And Anderson got what he deserved. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He did the dirty play in the second, right? Now, Jose and they were like poking each other in the face. And Anderson took his glove off, swung twice, missed. He could have knocked Jose out, but he didn't know how to throw a punch, and he was too aggressive with it. Jose put his head down and kind of threw a blind punch that connected, and he knocked his ass out. You know? Ramirez is an all-star. Anderson is an all-star. But yeah, I have heard a lot of rumblings on a lot of people don't like Anderson. Like they know he's a good player, but he's kind of mouthy, and people think he's kind of like cheap. Like sometimes does like, kind of like I'm trying to think of the right term to say, like bush league bullshit. Like where you're doing something that's kind of borderline, kind of bullshit. And like kind of cheating, or trying to injure someone type of thing. So he got what he deserved. So, but I don't know about that story if it's true. Right after we had a fist fight, and it's the last one since Odoa knocked Jose Bautista in the mouth. Uh-oh, what's going on now? Phil Nevin's coming out. Now we got Mustakas in the box. Well, hopefully the Mariners can hang on because the game is only 1-1, and now we go from Bryce Miller, one of the best pitchers in baseball, to a guy that's got one of the best mustaches in baseball. That's a little different, you know. True, but it's also the way he plays. I think also, it's like when certain guys, play in the infield, and when there's like double plays and there's certain opportunities where you get guys that like jump in the air and they end up landing on someone's hand, or they kind of, it's like they kind of do it on purpose where they look like they're not doing it on purpose, but they're trying to tag. But then there's like something a little aggressive, like instead of tapping the tag, they kind of, try to punch them with the tag, or they jump in the air and they land on the player when they know they don't have to, but they stick the cleat in the leg or whatever, like little cheap shit like that. So Anderson got what he deserved, and now he's going to be known as the guy that got knocked the fuck out. Like, it's one thing with Jose Bautista. He didn't get knocked out. He got punched in the mouth by Odor. But both things that are in common, The guy that was the idiot that fucked up, the guy that was being an idiot, he's the one that got knocked out on both times. Bautista was being an idiot. He got punched, didn't get knocked out. Anderson was the one that instigated, and he got knocked out. So it's not like the guy that was being an asshole got the knockout. You got knocked out. So, karma ended up winning. So, all right. Now we got to pray that this mustache fucking holds up. God, I really wanted Bryce Miller to try to go for like 11 to 14 Ks, but again, players now it's like they don't want to push, past like 80 or 90 pitches typically. So it's like pretty rare you see a pitcher go 100, but it does happen. But again, they want to keep the arm fresh for the year. But when you're having a guy do so well and he's in the zone, and you pulled him early for doing shitty in past games in the second, third, fourth inning, he got rocked, gave up 4 innings in the first, 4 runs in the first, for example, and then they get pulled in the fourth inning. When a guy is rolling, fuck it, keep it going. Because now you put in the guy with the best mustache, Campbell, and what happens if he gives up like 3 runs and we lose? I'm like, fuck that. But I guess that's baseball, right? But we'll see what the Angels do if they keep Chase Silseth out there or if they make a change also. But both guys are incredible today. I'm super impressed with both. Gritchick. Foul. Come on, Ems. We're on a hot streak right now. $5 hairs. Let's get to a hundo. 95 to go. Support your boy. Like it. Share it. Donate if you can. Help your boy out. Gang. 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Canzone, baby. Good job, Isaiah. You didn't fuck it up. Your mustache wins. Good job. Good job. Good job. I was nervous about that. All right, end of the 6th. I guess if you can get away with putting a Campbell in, when normally you wouldn't put a Campbell in, but I don't know with Scott Service. Sometimes it's questionable, but whatever. If we get this win, I don't give a shit. All right, 1 for 2 with a K, DHing for Seattle. Teoscar Hernandez leading the American League in strikeouts. You mother sucker. Batting second, 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. First baseman, Mike Ford. You've been cold as of late, but goddamn, those City Connects are nice, nice, nice. And batting third, 0 for 2 with a K, left fielder, Cade Marlowe. Unbelievable. 20 Ks combined. Gosh, if we just could have had him go a little bit longer, it would have been magical to see like even 12 Ks and 12 Ks or something even like mind-blowing 14 Ks and 14 Ks. Like, then it would have been something that I probably would have never seen in my lifetime. 2 pitchers going at it and we still have a 1-1 game. But of course, I want more than I can get, right? But still, let's be honest, 10 and 10 is phenomenal, Mustache beat the mustache. He did. Mustakas. Yeah, let him know. I mean, we don't need that many subs to get to 20,000. We just need to get people to be able to show some love, for all the hard work. I mean, I'm working 7 days a week. So any type of support will help. Even if it's not a dono, just liking the post, chatting in the post, sharing it on Twitter or X or, Instagram, just anything to do to be able to help us out a little bit, That's facts. All right, so they still got Silseth out there. Damn it! So now Silseth is trying to get more Ks than Bryce. Now I'm not happy because it was 10 and 10, and Bryce got pulled. I wanted him to keep going. So now there's a good chance that Chase is going to get more Ks than him. Well, unless he just implodes right here, which would be awesome. Like all of a sudden he's doing really good, and then we get a couple hits on him. Maybe we get hit by a pitch. Maybe we get a walk. I do like the Angels City Connects that they got on as well. I appreciate that, Soaking. I mean, I'm the only full-time Mariner YouTuber on YouTube, so I mean, there's not really many people that cover the Mariners, let alone as many games as me. So come on, Teoscar. Yeah, but still, yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, no one's going to be looking at how many innings. They're going to look at the fucking Ks. That's where people's eyes go first. They're like, ooh, 12 Ks. And 12 is better than 10. Pitch is low, but he's starting to lose it a little bit, I think. Back, 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 gone. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Teoscar Hernandez. What did I say? You keep him in there. Hey, Chase Silseth, are we going to beat your ass a little bit here? Boom, shakalaka. Teoscar Hernandez with the bat flip. See ya later. 2-1 Mariners. Yes. Good shit. Next up, first baseman Mike Ford. Fuck yeah. Yeah, baby. My God, reflect in the building. What's good? Dude, this pitching matchup is incredible. Let's go. Have you been watching the whole game or did you just turn it on? I can give you a breakdown if you need a breakdown. Man, thank you so much, dude. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. $10. No, no, no. $5 holla. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you. $10 total, 90 to go. Yeah, man, that was awesome. You finished off the walk. Dude, there were so many Ks in this game. Each pitcher had 10. Like, I don't think I've ever seen it. Bryce had 6 Ks in the first 2 innings. So I was like, oh, wow, we're going to get 10 and 10 probably. And we did. But they pulled him in the fifth and they brought in Campbell. And I'm like, oh, hell, we're going to lose now. And then luckily he got out of the inning. And, and I think now it's still set, it will start to struggle. So, okay. So you've seen a chunk of it then. And then JP's Homer is on Twitter. Wow. Like King Griffey Jr. esque. I'm like, wow, great. And I invested in a thumbnail program. And remember, like a lot of my thumbs for the games would be kind of just like the head and the upper torso, right? And then I was like, I want to do it as poses, So I was like, I'm gonna buy this program for $10. It's gonna help me take the background out, move the image, convert it into a transparent image, and then now I can make thumbs with no restrictions. And I'd rather have the thumbs look like this rather than the old way, but it was just what I had access to. And so now it even looks better. And obviously, Bryce must have saw my thumb because he had a great performance today. And I really like the way that it turned out. Look at the Bryce, though. Woo! Looks good. Yeah, I'm trying to take it, so I want my football thumbs, hockey thumbs. I want everything to be top notch, and it has my style and swagger attached to it. So, and it's not like I thought the other ones were shitty, but it just wasn't really my ideal choice. But it was either use the images that I could find and have them with the logo, or I would just have the logos. And I wanted to spice it up for you guys and have something that looked a little bit better. So, but now we got a 2-1 game in the top of the seventh. And this game was blacked out, reflect, and a lot of the streaming sites didn't have it. And I didn't even have audio or video for the first inning and a half, 2 innings. And I'm like, oh, God, am I going to have to call this whole game on MLB.com? And I'm not even going to be able to see any video or audio. I'm like, oh, my God. I mean, I would do it. I'll call the game. But calling the game with no audio or video and just reading off what MLB tells me is happening is lame. Oh, another K. Still Seth with 11. Oh, so Seth, 11 Ks, you dirty dog. Dirty, dirty dog. You dirty dog, you. 21 Ks combined today between Bryce Miller and Silseth. What would you like? What would you like for photo, man? You got a particular guy you want me to throw up, past or present? Let me know. I got you. John in the building. What's good? We actually might make a wild card the way that we've been playing or beyond. I messaged the Mariners that yesterday. I was like, it looks like, maybe we can get past the Angels, the Red Sox, and Yankees, no problem. But then it's the Blue Jays because it's either going to be Astros, Rangers, one is in, one is a wild card. Orioles, Rays, one is in, one is a wild card. And then who's the last team? Blue Jays, Mariners. One is going to be in, one's not going to get in. So it's either going to be us or the Blue Jays, in my opinion, like last year, except both of us got in. So unless the other four teams that I mentioned, Rangers, Astros, Rays, Orioles, have injuries, but if it's not the Mariners, I kind of am rooting for the Orioles, but I know that's going to be very tough compared to the Rangers and the Astros with the pitching that they've acquired at the deadline. But damn it, 12 Ks. Wow, Silseth with 12, 22 Ks combined. And if they would have kept Bryce in there, we could have had a 12-12 game. And this is the best pitching performance game that I've seen in 2023. So just to give you a little breakdown, Silseth, if I knew he was going to do this good, Chase, 3-1 record with a 3.99 ERA. Now, in seven innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, only 1 walk combined between him and Bryce Miller, 12 Ks with 100 pitches. And his ERA went all the way down from 3.99 to 3.72 just today. That's impressive. 12 Ks from Silseth. And then let's go to my boy Bryce. All right, Bryce only had 5 innings pitched. I don't know why they pulled him. 5 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 10 Ks. So I definitely think that he could have got 1 or 2 more and then went out in the 6th. I don't know why the hell they brought in Campbell, but at least Campbell didn't give up a homer. But 22 Ks combined, and it was crazy because like when one guy had 6, the other guy had 6. This guy had 8, then that guy had 8. This guy's got 9, that guy's got 9. So it was like back and forth. They were like competing, and I've never seen a game like this in 2023. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Cuckoo, kachoo. Now we got to see if we can get some fucking run support. For real, though. All right, let's go, baby. Let's check it. Check it out. Check it out. What do we got going on for the Angels? Miyagi-san. Ooh, baby. All right, here we go. Got to win this game now. We can't lose. We got to keep this moving. Oh, Thornton's coming in. Wow, just 1 inning, huh? They're really making these moves. Interesting. I don't know if I like this move Scott Service or not, but we'll find out. All right, next up for the Angels, 0 for 2 with 2 Ks, center fielder Mickey Moniak. Batting second, right fielder Hunter Renfroe, 0 for 2. And batting third, catcher, 0 for 2, Matt Dias. Let's go, baby. He said, beer run, boy. It would have been really cool to see like 12 Ks, 12 Ks, 13 Ks, 13. I mean, like, think about it. It's very rare that you see a game where it's 10 Ks on each side, let alone one guy. But when you get both and then you have a chance to get 12-12, why not? But again, I don't want Bryce to get injured or whatever. But yeah, it sounds like Trout is going to come back this year. I think he's getting close. I would highly doubt that they would just have him out forever. So for the rest of the season. I mean, imagine having 12 Ks and then losing 2-1. You gave up 2 solo shots, but you got 12. Trent Thornton coming in. It's like the Mariners and the Blue Jays, we just like trade players back and forth. Another former Blue Jay guy, just like with Teoscar and Robbie Ray. I don't know what it is because both of us are really like competitive. So it's like, why are we trading back and forth with each other when we're like rivals now? But that's how it goes, I guess. But if I could beat anybody, I would want us to be able to beat the Blue Jays, or if we lose the Blue Jays, so be it. But I think it's like the new rivalry. It's like Yankees, Astros, Blue Jays, Angels, and but I respect the Blue Jays more than the Astros, obviously with the cheating. The Angels, we'll fight you. And obviously with the Yankees, we already know the history with Griffey and the Yankees, and even before that. But I think like the Blue Jays are like the only rival that I really like. You know what I mean? Like I root for them when we're not playing them. Like they're a good team. They're a fun team to watch. But with that Bo Bichette injury, that might, be the opening that we need. So maybe we can end up, being that third wild card team. And if you would have asked me like a month ago, I would say we have a 5% chance to catch up past the Angels, the Red Sox, the Yankees, and to get to the Blue Jays. Now I'm thinking it's like 50% that we can make the wild card, maybe 60%. We jumped within like 2.5 weeks. So a lot can change in baseball, and there's still a long season left, but it feels like we're getting hot at the right time again, like last year. And going in, dribbler, there we go. Where is the stat line? I ended up having it. I was going to read it to you. Reflect. I saved it. Let me see where it's at. Um, where is it? I always send it to my buddy Justin. So where is it? Okay, here we go. As of last night, the Mariners are 21-10. We're tied with the Orioles with the best record since July 1st in Major League Baseball. Seattle has won 5 series in a row, trails Toronto by 2 games in the loss column in the final AL playoff spot. Pretty amazing, right? And I got even a bigger stat for you because I deep dive. Through 111 games, the Mariners have the same record, 59-52, as the 2022 Mariners had last year. Isn't that nuts? It doesn't feel like it. But again, we started slow and we were worse this year, but we got hot. Oh no. Back, 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 back. Gone. Fuck. Well, at least we have a fun game that we're watching, right? Fucking Thice. We got to pay the price with fucking Thice. Fuck that. This is what he did to us right there. Roll the dice, not dice. You biatch. God damn it. Good hit. Good hit. Good hit with power. Good extension. Good job. God damn it. Tie ball game. Nice job. Yeah, this would have been an amazing game to be at. We're surging, dude. Surge. The drink. Get it. And like I said, I feel like the Blue Jays and Orioles are the closest thing to the Mariners. So I'm going to root for them. I like the jerseys. I like the colors. Adley Rushman's from the Pacific Northwest. The O's were always hated on. Now they're kind of up and coming like the Blue Jays and Mariners. And who knows, maybe we'll start a rivalry with the O's if we end up playing the Orioles in the playoffs, and we'll, have a little bad blood, but we'll respect each other. John's giving the info with the Cardinal players going to the Jays. Now, and a part of that was obviously with the Bo Bichette injury and whatnot. So, right? Like when I read that, and because I do stat searching myself, but I also go on Twitter and look for those guys that's what they do. They're looking for that perfect tweet where they know that they're going to get hardcore people like me. I'm going to instantly like that. I'm going to keep it. I'll share it, and then I'll send it to my friends, or I'll read it on the show because some of those things need to be talked about. Because if you don't read that, then you'll never know, right? So. Okay, baby, come on now. Come on, Thornton. I can't even find a photo of him on the fucking M's. So, at least not a good quality one. Swing and a miss. But that's what happens when you bring in fucking guys like Isaiah Campbell and Thornton. I mean, what do you expect? End of the seventh. We're knotted up at 2. Oh, beautiful thumb. I see you, Bryce. All right, baby. We're going to the top of the 8th. What a hell of a game. So, in this game, this is not a regular game, okay? We have 22 Ks and 1 walk from the starters. Let me say that again. 22 Ks combined out of the starters. Still Seth with 12 with 1 walk. He pitched in 7 innings. Bryce got pulled early and pitched 5, but still got 10 Ks and only 1 walk combined. And then he still got a couple home runs in the matchup. Crawford with a homer, Teoscar with a homer, Theis with a homer, and we're sitting at 2-2. So it's really everything that you would want. It's not 0-0 where you have all these Ks and someone's going to win 1-0. You actually got a couple runs. Yes, we would like a little more, but when there's 22 Ks, you can't expect it to be 5-4 or 6-3. So we're getting everything that I would want in the game and a little bit more. I would have liked to see Bryce go one more inning and match, the strikeout total from Silseth, so I could have seen 12-12. I've never seen 12-12 before, not in 2023, and that would have been really cool, but fuck it. As long as we win, I don't care. All right, next up for the Mariners, 1 for 3 with a run, RBI in the K, J.P. Crawford. Batting second, you already know what it is. Center fielder, 1 for 3, Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. Be electric. When you are good and you get off to a good start, and when you do the same, what happens? We fucking win, and we get electric, baby, and it feeds off on everyone else. And batting third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. 10 games in a row with an RBI, a Mariner record. Let's go, baby. Matt Moore coming in, and it's not the quarterback. Former Beaver and Panther. Wow, it was a career game for Silseth. He's never done that before. Hell, if I would have known Silseth with a 3-1 record and a 3.99 ERA, I would have put him on the thumb over Ohtani. But I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't really know a lot about him. I've heard about him, but I didn't know he was going to have a career day like that. But I'll take it, man. This is one of the most entertaining games I've seen all year. I mean, even though it's like, I know some people would rather have home runs and hits, but when you've seen games like that all season, it's kind of nice to mix it up a little bit. It's like watching a football game end 13-10, but there was a lot of action, just not a lot of touchdown passes. You know what I mean? Let's go. And I already went on 2 walks with Paisley today, so I'm feeling good about that. JP popped up. Moniac went away. Next up for the Mariners, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. That's a fire photo. Very clean. That one too. And how about we get a little bit of this? What do you say, Julio? Huh? You guys can tell that Julio's my favorite player? No? Come on, baby. Let's go. Julio! Yes, sir. He heard it. He heard it. He's like, oh, you got me looking so fresh and so clean, clean. Electric hit. Nice job, Julio. Nice to see him actually play like the all-star and rookie of the year that he was last year, at the beginning of the year, in the middle of the year, and even right now, he's been chasing like a motherfucker, and it rubbed off on the whole team, batting 230, besides Tom Murphy. And then now, JP and him are hot, and I just wish Kellenick could be a part of it right now, but we're getting Cade Marlowe and a few others. It's nice to see. So fresh and so clean. Clean, clean. Next up, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. So fresh and so clean, clean. I'm going to have to listen to some Outcasts after this. Suarez too. Yeah. The top of the order has just been fucking great, huh? Now we obviously seen Mike Ford kind of fall from grace a little bit, but Tom Murphy has stepped up, Crawford has stepped up, Julio stepped up, Suarez has stepped up. And remember, at the beginning of the year, it was only JK, Jared Kelenic. And then it got to a point where it was like Ty France for a week, maybe this guy like Mike Ford for a week. And then you had Tom Murphy for a few weeks, right? Now, half of the lineup is on fire. And magically, we're doing good. And that's what needs to happen. You need to have 4 or 5 guys out of the lineup to do good. And magically now we're winning games. We're above 500. We look like a playoff team. Let's go. Exciting. I mean, just imagine if we could have had 4 guys out of 9, like consistent at the beginning of the year, and our team average was 260 instead of 230. How many more wins would we have right now? 15? 12? 10? It's crazy. Yes. Julio, safe. I don't know if you saw the play earlier too. Julio was at first, and it was a wild pitch, went and stole second, and then he didn't find the ball. And then by the time the catcher found the ball, Julio was 4 steps away from third, and that's what helped us end up getting some good running position on the bag. So, and obviously Julio is one of the best in stolen bases. He might not be Ronald Acuna, all right, who is, but Julio can definitely get you 20 to 40 steals a season. Come on, Cal. And Cal's starting to heat up a little bit too. The 16 homers out of 18 have been from the left-hand side. But he did have a righty one recently, so instead of having him bat left, I got to give you the graphic with the right, right? I can't be lazy. We got to switch it up. Yeah, baby. No laziness here. No lies detected. 0-2 count. Your boy works hard. I got to hit you with all the good looks, the good graphics. Come on, baby. Oh, 0-2 pitch. Oh, yes, exactly. Then that was a dumb move. And then at the trade deadline, we tried to trade all 3 guys that we got in the offseason. AJ Pollock, Long, and Teoscar. Teoscar was a no-go, but still, I mean, what the hell are we doing, Dipoto? You're an idiot. Like big strikeout there. That's why you don't have Cal's fucking hitting from the right-hand side. But like, it's one thing to say, shit about service, but Dipoto needs to go. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Like, if you can't evaluate talent, and we're still like on the cusp of making the playoffs 2 years in a row by them fumbling the bag, but we just have enough talent to bail him out. Like, we don't want to like keep bailing him out of his job. He needs to go. If we're gonna not be able to fire Service and Dipoto's got to be the one that goes first. Facts. Maybe I'll show a photo of him so we can look to see what he looks like. I don't think many people know what Dipoto looks like, but we'll know now. Number 1, Mark Mann. Look at this idiot. Anyone in Major League Baseball that's in the room, you can have this guy if you'd like. We don't want him. You can have Jerry. You can all have about Jerry's world. We're done with Jerry. And we ain't talking Jerry Jones. We're talking worse. Jerry Dipoto. Dumb dog. Dumb decision dog. Let me get AJ Pollock, Colton Wong. Idiot. So many dumb decisions. Dumbass. And the sad thing is we're probably not going to be able to get rid of him. He's just going to be fucking stuck there forever. Someone's got to fire him. Please. But if we keep making the playoffs, right, and the players step up, he's never going to get fired. Him and Service are going to keep their jobs. And it's not because of you. You haven't been helping us out. It took you 60 games to figure out the fucking DH, and you're bringing in shitty-ass players. Like, wake up. We actually want to be good. We don't want you to get bailed out by the players, and it's not the players that you're bringing in. Idiot. Fire Dipoto. And normally I never say shit like this. I'm usually like trying to stand up and defend and like, give up both perspectives, but I've had enough. I'm ready for him to go. Enough is enough, my guy. All right, next up in the bottom of the eighth, 1 for 3 with a K, Luis Rengifo. Batting second, DHing for the Angels, Shohei Showtime Otani. And batting third, second baseman Brandon Drury. Let me get a couple photos here for you. Reflect while we're just waiting in the wings. I got to hit you with some old school. And then anything else you'd like to see, we can do that too. Little Edgar and a little Randy. Appreciate your dono. And hopefully we have a few more people that will step up. Appreciate you. All right, we got Topa in the game. Come on, Topa. Let's go, Justin. Come on, baby. 0-2 count. Fouled off. I mean, what do I got to do, Topa? Do I got to do 2 photos of you to like make sure we don't give up anything? I mean, I will if that's what it's going to take. Now here it is. First photo. Boom. Topa. Topa being Topa. Let's go. 1 for 3 with a single in the third for Rengifo, but no more. We got to win this game. Yeah, you're right. And like I said, you look at the analytics side like I do too. Big swing and a miss. Got him. Rengifo, sit the fuck down. Rengifo, sit down. Next up, Shohei Otani. See, the Mariner logo looks good with him. Like when he was wearing the teal at the All-Star game, that shit looked good. Next up, the new Mariner next year, Shohei Otani. No homers for Otani. Because if he ends up hitting a homer here, we're just going to have Cade Marlowe get a grand salami again. Jacob, he missed everything. He said, I'm going to go on a beer run, which meant the toilet. And now the game is tied 2-2. Beer run, toilet run. Oh, 2-0 count. Come on. How many homers is Shohei Otani going to get? Is he going to get 62? Or is he going to get under 60? Like, that's a real question. Is he going to get 60 or more or under 60? He's at 40 right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he got 60. 2-1. Pitch is low. 3-1 count. Mound visit. 10 doll hairs. 90 to go. Mariner Moose is loving it. All right, come on, Topa. I mean, can you imagine if we had Jose Ramirez on the Mariners and he knocked out Tim Anderson, and if he was on the Angels? Oh, God. We'd probably win 30 games in a row. Got him. That was some wild shit, man. I've seen a lot of baseball since 1985, and it's just crazy to be Nolan Ryan to Robin Ventura when he charged the mound, Noogie style, punched him in the face. And we saw Jose Bautista on the Blue Jays get punched in the mouth by Odor on the Texas Rangers. And then obviously last night, Tim Anderson, being kind of an asshole, instigating and taking 2 swings at Jose Ramirez, and Ramirez blocking and ducking 2 punches and blindly swinging and getting a right hook. Down goes Anderson. It was awesome. He deserved it. So if you're going to be that guy, you better knock him out if you're going to be the asshole. But karma got him. And that's big facts. Drury in the box. And it was very cool to have my boy Preston come through for SummerSlam. I usually don't have too many people come over and record with me. And if I do, it's going to have to be someone really close to me, like one of my best friends and someone I have chemistry with. And we had a good time. And hopefully we get to see a little bit more of Swaggy P, but he's going to get married soon. So, all the way to the wall. There we go. Good shit, baby. That's my boy. That's my boy. Let's play some defense. That's my guy, Julio Rodriguez. That was scary. That was a little scary, though. Thank God that didn't go. That would have been hella painful, too. Like Otani doesn't homer, but fucking Brandon Drury does. Get the fuck out of here. All right, here we go. Top of the ninth. Let's get this done. Let's get this dub. I mean, Bryce Miller had 10 Ks a day. Silseth had 12. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, this is the most Ks in a game that I've called in 2023. And for some people, it might be boring, 2-2, too much like low scoring, but it's a pitching duel. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I love it. I love it. Okay, what do we got now? Okay. Oh, okay. This is the part of the lineup that I think we might be able to get something here. No guarantees, but Estevez relieve more. All right, come on, baby. All right, leading off for the Mariners in the top of the ninth, right fielder Dominic Canzone, Mr. Calzone himself. And get some goddamn Mariner photos ready so that way him and Rojas don't have to be still pictured in Diamondback photos. Come on now. Come on, Mariners. Batting second, DHing for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. And even though he's leading the American League in strikeouts, fuck it. 389 feet, seventh inning homer. I'll take it. And batting third, and I don't know if they'll change it, but I would consider it 0 for 3, first baseman Mike Ford. Now, if this is me, I would take Mike Ford out. I would bring Tom Murphy in. So if I give Scott Service the call, I'll pick up the phone and I'll call him. But that's what I would do. And let's see if he listens. Because if Tom Murphy gets in for Ford, we might win this game. So we'll see. All right, come on, baby. Let's get this dub. Let's go. Come on, Dom. I like this guy. You know what I mean? We got Bliss. That's the guy that was in the farm system that came back, was batting in the high 300s in AAA. So we will see him at some point with like Ford, the catcher that's like a prospect. But then we ended up getting Enzone, and then we got Rojas. Rojas is just a slightly better version than Colton Wong, but a worse defender. So this is pretty much just a extra person they threw in that we don't even need this guy on our team. But Dom, if we get rid of Teoscar next year, he could be our new right fielder. So, and will he be as good as Teoscar? No, but he could still be a solid player. And you never know. He's a rookie, so he could end up actually being a 300 hitter. You know, so we'll see what happens. Come on, Dom. Popped up. Fuck. One away. Next up, DHing for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. Let's go, Teo. You know, it's just nice to be able to see guys get hurt and then guys step up. Like Robbie Ray to Bryce Miller. Yes, please. Marco Gonzalez to Brian Wu. Okay. You know, Jared Kelenic to Cade Marlowe. Yeah, it's like some of the guys you'd rather have Jared Kelenic, but hey, Cade Marlowe hit that grand salami and that definitely sparked a little juice in us. So just because a guy gets hurt and he might be the better guy, or maybe he's not, you give an opportunity to someone else, next man up, and our team has improved. I mean, could you imagine Robbie Ray still playing right now and we have no Bryce Miller? We would be ass. So, and Bryce Miller now is probably the best pitcher on the Mariners besides George Kirby. Better than Luis Castillo, believe it or not. There we go. Nice job, Teo. Teo's actually been not striking out as much. There we go. There we go. He said, yeah, I just shaved my beard. That's what he said. He gave me good luck. There we go, Teo. All right, next up, first baseman Mike Ford. I would have put in Tom Murphy here, but he's 0 for 3 and he's due for a homer. So it would be electric if he can get it, just like these fucking City Connects. But he's just been really ice cold in like the last 5 games. So if it was me, again, Tom Murphy, but I'm not Dipoto and I'm not Scott Service. So what the hell do I know? But Ford can do it, but he just hasn't really been connecting. He's been striking out like a lot, and he was really, really good for us, but it took 60 games to figure out that was our DH. And then once we figured it out, right, then he started to slow down. And, for me, it should be Ford or Murphy. But I think Murphy would be the guy that I would rather have at DH. No disrespect to Ford, but hell, I mean, if you're not going to hit, you're not a very good defender either. Why are we playing you? Play the guy that's going to actually get results, and that's Tom Murphy. He's got the best batting average on the team. Why the fuck not? Right, perfect. And you got 3 chances, and you fucking went 0 for 3. Why? I mean, why am I giving you 4 chances? You're not going to get a hit more than likely. You could, right? But the statistics say, probably you're not going to get a hit here. I hope he does. I would be fucking thrilled with it. But sometimes Uncle Momentum is not on your side, and sometimes you need a spark to get that momentum. But nothing has said this is going to be the guy that's going to win the game for us, But I hope I'm not going to be right all the time, but I hope I'm wrong right now. So that way Mike Ford hits a homer and I can fucking jump up and down. So let's go. Goddamn, those City Connects look fire. Now, if he played like this when he was wearing this jersey with that helmet, yeah, he would homer right now. But he's not wearing the jersey right now. I might have to pick a City Connect jersey up at one point, but I think my next jersey, it's either going to be Randy Johnson, Ichiro, Edgar for like throwback. And if I get a current, I'm going to go Kirby or Bryce Miller. But I have no money for that right now. But obviously, a guy can dream, maybe next year or maybe during football season if things get good. 2-2 game, top of the ninth, runner at first, 1-1 count. Come on, Mike Ford. Come on, Mike. They're going to call interference. You should have took him out. I told you. I told you. You don't have that guy in the game. Oh my God. Fucking idiot. He's been ice cold. Like, know who you have on the roster. You know what I mean? Fuck, reflect. I bet you and me could fucking manage this team better than Service. It's like, know who's doing good for you. Again, sometimes a guy needs an opportunity to get out of a slump, but not right now. Not when you already went 0 for 3. We've been giving you chances. Now, if you were 2 for 3, or something, or at least 1 for 3, fuck it. I'll give you a chance, but you're about to go 0 for 4 more than likely. Come on. Throw to first. Jose Caballero at first. Sauer in the building. What's good? Top of the ninth. Runner at first. 2-2 count. Mike Ford 0 for 3. Pitches outside. Wow, that almost could have been a strikeout. I don't got any Edgar Martinez autos, but I did make Griffey when I was 7. So does that count for something? And I still got the auto. Beautiful signature. Don Russ. Didn't have the upper deck when I was 7 years old, but I tried getting it. I did get it later in life. But I had the Fleer, the Bowman, and the Don Russ, and I just thought he looked like a pimp. I was like, he looks like a pimp in this. I'm going to get him autoed this. And I got an autographed ball. I got the photos of Ken Griffey Sr. and me and Ken Griffey Jr. and my dad in the photo you saw. And then I got an autographed photo, like an 8x10. So I got an 8x10. I got a baseball, and then as an all-star ball, and then I also have the card. If I didn't meet Griffey when I was 7 years old, I don't create Northwest Sports Fanatics. It definitely was a defining moment in my life. And then I met Koufax when I was 10. So to meet the best left-handed hitter and pitcher within 3 years, my hero and my dad's hero within 3 years, and I'm 41 now. And it almost feels like yesterday when I met Griffey. Like I remember it very clearly. It was a card show here in Oregon. His dad is really nice too. King Griffey Sr., he's a stud. All right, runners at first and second. Come on, Marinez. We'll take it. Even though it's not ideal, we could have fucking got something big if we ended up getting Tom Murphy. But are we going Cade Marlowe here? Yes, sir. The first grand salami in the ninth inning for a go-ahead win since 2005 and Richie Sexton. Let's go, Cade Marlowe. And you know what? He's not a first-round pick. He's not a fifth-round pick, sixth-round pick like Brian Wu. 20th round. That's pretty impressive for a guy that has zero expectations. I love it when guys make a name for themselves with an opportunity. Yeah, I'm in Oregon, Beaverton area near Nike headquarters, kind of off to a couple suburbs and a couple towns over. 503, baby, Oregon. But I go to Washington pretty often. I go to I'll try to go to a Seahawk game every couple years, and I go to 2 to 3 Mariner games every year. So, all right, 0-1 pitch. And one thing about Cade Marlowe that I really, really like, he's almost like a Jared Kelenic JK clone. He really is patient in the box. Is he as good as Jared Kelenic? No. Does he have anger problems like Jared Kelenic? No, because he hasn't kicked a water cooler yet and broke his foot, right? But he has actually been somewhat clutch, for the short term that he's been with the Mariners. You and Gresham, Silky? Nice. You got to watch out for the crackheads out in Gresham. Gresham got the crackheads. Not saying that you're a crackhead, but the crackheads are very rampant in Portland and Gresham. I'm in a non-crackhead zone, so I'll pray for you. Hopefully, you can get away from the crackheads. 2-2, Angels and Marinez. And Silky will let you know. I mean, they're there. Popped up? Damn it. Yes, Cade Marlowe was a Savannah Banana. Yes, he was. Elliot in the building. What's good? Elliot in fantasy. Bro, in this game, 22 Ks between the starting pitchers. Bryce Miller with 10, and then Silseth with 12. And then they pulled Bryce in the fifth, and it could have been 12 Ks, 12 Ks. Fucking A, dude. Crazy game. All right. This guy needs to. All right. We got Ty France coming in for Rojas because Rojas is worthless. So Rojas is worse than fucking Colton Wong. But that was just an extra piece that we threw in. All right. Next up, Ty France. You're hitting for Rojas, and that is the right move. Come on, Ty. I don't know how many photos I need of Ty France, but fuck it. I want some good luck here. I'll even do 3. 3 photos for Ty France. It must be his birthday. All right, motherfucker. Let's go. Ty France, hit this fucking home run to France, motherfucker. Let's go. We need you. Step up. Let's go, Ty. Well, it's much better than having fucking Rojas up, which would be nothing. So, I mean, this is an opportunity to win the game right here. Why would you have Rojas? And I personally would have went Tom Murphy, but what do I know? Because there's no guarantee Ty's going to get a hit. Now, if it was the first 50 games, I would say Ty's not going to get a hit. But the last 20, I would say, yeah, there is a good chance that Ty is 50-50 here. But still, I think that it would have been much better with Tom Murphy here. But what the fuck do I know, huh? 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. $10. Let's get to a hundo. 90 to go. Fingernails and air sandwiches. Silky says, I teach their children. Yeah, my dad was a teacher. I think that's why I am the way that I am too, with the reading and the film study. My dad was a teacher at a high school at Canby for like 40 years, and he was like the most popular teacher there too. He just looks like Santa, and very very chill and mellow, hippie, Grateful Dead, in living color and Homie the Clown posters, and yeah, he was just like the most laid back guy. And the room number was 420, so everyone stole it every year. Cool dude, my pops. 2-2 count. 75. Yeah, that's probably a little bit past his prime. Come on, Ty. Come on, baby. Ty pops it up, idiot. Should have been Tom Murphy. Dipoto and Service making great decisions, idiot. These are the two guys that are making the decisions for the Mariners. So you tell me if you would trust these two guys after looking at their photos. And the answer is no. Suspect. Especially that photo. Look at him. He's lying through his teeth. And then he's like, oh, let me tell you. You relay the information I tell you to the teammates. Fucking idiots. Both of them. He's like, yeah, I got some great players coming in 2023. I got AJ Pollock. He's going to be great. I got Colton Wong. Great. Teoscar. We're going to be great. We're going to make the playoffs. And then he tries to get rid of 2 out of 3. Oh, 3 out of 3, honestly. I don't trust you. You look shady, bro. You're a shady motherfucker. And you just a goofy motherfucker. Well, hopefully we don't fucking lose it now. After that great performance. We'll see what happens. Mariners. Come on, baby. We need something. We need something from somebody. Nice thumb. Your boy. All right, let's see who's up here. And hopefully the Angels don't win the game here in the bottom of the 9th. Hopefully we can find a way. And let me see what part of the lineup they're in. Oh, fuck. This isn't good. Oh, this could be bad. All right. Next up, 2 for 3 with an RBI. The least likely person that I would want to be able to face at this point, besides Shohei. First base and Mike Mustock is 2 for 3 with an RBI. Fuck my life. Then you got Randall Grichuk at left fielder, and then you got Mickey Moniak. So I'm not really worried about Randall and not really worried about Mickey, but this worries me. One swing from Mike Mustock, this game's over. So, and then we have Saucedo coming in and not fucking Munoz. Great decisions. I love the decision making that we're getting out of Dipoto and Service by not putting our best guys in. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Thanks so much. The game is 2-2, and Bryce had 10 Ks, probably could have had 14, but you pulled them early. And now this is what I got to fucking look at. These fucking douchebags. God damn it. All right, we better win this game. I got to keep it real, right? That was almost game over right there. Holy shit, that went all the way to the wall. And like I said, the guy always connects. And when he connects and he gets out, it's at the fucking wall. Jesus Christ. And why the hell do we have Saucedo in there and not someone better? Munoz. Hello. Munoz. Hello. You got rid of Paul Sewald. Hello. No, we can get this motherfucker out. Randall Grichuk. This no problem. We got this guy. And we got Mickey Moniak, but Jesus Christ. Let's go to extras and win the goddamn game, huh? Pitch is low. 2-0 count. Saucedo. Why the fuck is he in there? Yeah, good thing that he was out there. That was I would have been pissed if we would have just lost the game right there. Chop foul. But I think that if we get out of this inning, we're going to win. It's just that we have to make sure that Obviously, it's the bottom of the ninth. They score, it's over. Duh, right? But momentum wise, I feel that when we get into, if we go in the 10th and the 11th, we're going to find a way. We just got to make sure that they don't win it here. Fuck. Canzone. He said fucking Teoscar Hernandez, who? You won't be on the team next year, more than likely. So, and honestly, going back to the Blue Jays would be the best thing for him, for us to be able to move on. Even though his bat is starting to come alive, he does have the most strikeouts in the American League, and that's not good. So I do like you. You're better than AJ Pollock and Colton Wong, but so is 95% of the league. Right. So you're good, but you strike out a little bit too much. So go back to the Blue Jays, and hopefully we can get someone better. But if he ends up staying on the team, I will accept him. I'll root for him. I just want the strikeouts to go down. So, oh, 2 away, fouled off, 1-1 count. All right, nothing. Don't get crazy, Mickey. You ain't fucking Mickey Mantle. Don't even act like it. Big swing and a miss, 1-2 count. Mickey is kind of sneaky though. I've watched a lot of Angel games this year, and you know he ain't like a Luis Rengifo where he's like extremely underrated. Or like Ward before he got hurt. Got him. We're about to win this shit. We're about to win this shit. We are about to win because this guy's the best decision maker in baseball with that face. And then he's like, and then he has to check in with this guy. No wonder the Mariners are ass. No wonder we suck batting 230 as a team. We got to fucking deal with these two guys. Golly. Imagine if we actually had guys that were good, instead of this or this. Jeez Louise. All right. We got a great chance to win the game. You know why? Because here we go. Leading off in the top of the 10th. It's our boy that homered in the first inning, 397 feet. Shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Batting second, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Electric baby, electric slide baby. Okay. And batting third, breaking the Mariner record with 10 games in a row with an RBI. Runs batted in for people that are slow. Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. So we got the best three in the lineup right here. Bang, bang, bang. So if everything goes right, then we're going to win right here. But, it could go 11 or 12. It kind of has that feeling that it might go longer than 10. But I just hope we get the dub by any means necessary. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's win for Bryce, God damn it. Guy got 10 Ks. He had 6 Ks in the first 6 batters. Let's go. Do it for fucking Bryce. I need to go get my Snapple out of the fridge. All right. I had to say hello to my pup. All right, let's go. Let's win this game. Let's go, Ams. Let's go, Sour. Let's go, Reflect. Let's get this, huh? And hopefully the outcome in this is that we don't even need to get a home run or a big hit. Let's get hit by a pitch. Let's get a couple walks and let's get cheap ways to get on base and then knock it in and then win. Let's see if it happens. but we really need patience in the box with these first 3 hitters. And if we can get it, there's a good chance we can get 1 or 2 on base. And then if we get 1 or 2 on base, boom, good things are going to happen. Let's see if they can be patient. One, two count. That was a shitty call. That should have been a ball. It should be 2-1 count. That son of a bitch. Who does that guy think he is? Angel Hernandez? Fucking fucker. All right, we got to be really happy we don't got Angel Hernandez calling Mariner games. Could you imagine? We'd lose like 10 games in a row, and half our players would get ejected. There we go. 2-2 count. Should have been 3-1. Thanks a lot, ump. Let's go, JP. JP has been hot, and it's a big part of the Mariners' success at the top of the lineup. Let's go, JP. I like you. I like you a lot. Big swing and a miss. Got behind in the count. Got frustrated. Bad call. Couldn't get on. Next up, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. You the man. And if you really want to fucking prove to us that you're the man, do fucking this. All right? Go get the goddamn trident and win the goddamn game. Let's go, J-Rod. Come on, baby. Oh my God, are you kidding me? They're fantastic. Any type of street tacos that you can get. We got a place right down, it used to be right down the road when I was with my ex-girlfriend, but it's called Sanchez Taqueria, and it's down kind of in Tigard. It got voted the #1 taco joint in Oregon a couple years ago. And there's always a line. They always have the fire food. And on the opposite side of the restaurant, they got the churros, and they got all of like the bakery shit. So it's like you can have your tacos, and then when you're done, you can get like some pastry shit and then take it home with you for like breakfast the next day or at night. It's incredible, man. So good. Pitch is inside, 1-1 count. But every time I go there, it's money. It's like it doesn't matter what you get. You can get nachos, you can get burritos, but I like the street tacos the best. Carne asada, or some shredded pork. That's money. Come on, Gino. Fuck. Come on, Gino. Come on, baby. Be the hero. 1-2 count to Gino. I'm going to see you fly away. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Gino. Your defense has been immaculate. Pitch is high. You got runners at first and second with a 2-2 count. I mean, he may not be Nolan Arenado or Manny Machado, but who the fuck is? But after the top tier guys, I would put Gino after those top tier guys. He's actually really good at defense for us. Probably the best third baseman that I've liked in quite a while, honestly. Come on, Gino. Fouls it off. Let's go, baby. Oh, it's so good. Anyone that visits me, that's out of town from the channel, I will take you there. I usually, some people will meet up and come through and visit. Sometimes people get busy or they're in here for business. But I mean, if you want to have the best Mexican food in Oregon, that's where it's at. I mean, there's going to be other places in other cities, that are going to have fire stuff. But the owners of that particular location, they're, from certain parts that are transported from Mexico, and they bring in like the Mexican spices and whatnot, and they keep, they stay true to what they had back there, and they brought it to Oregon. So that's why it's so good. The ingredients. No, Julio went off the bag, you idiot. Well, at least we got the 3-2. What were you doing, J-Rod? Damn you. Oh no. I hope that was not golly, Julio doing one of these. What is this? Did he go off the bag? Stay on the bag. Oh, his momentum made him go off the bag. Oh, he was still on the bag though. He's safe. He's safe. His foot went back on the bag before the tag. Fuck out of here. Julio's momentum came in there a little too strong, but I don't know. I usually will call it just, at the first glance on that replay, his foot went off, but the tag wasn't on him. Then he went to tag him in the butt or the hip, but then his foot went back. So yes, it elevated and went off the bag, but I don't think the tag was there. Let's watch again. Foot on the bag, and then he got in the way. His other foot clipped the other foot, and then his foot. He does reach back, but that's a bad angle. Maybe he is out there. Maybe he is out there. That angle isn't the best angle, but he might have been out. Motherfucker. But it was interference. The motherfucker put his leg out and he tripped over him. What do you expect him to do? It's not like he was clumsy and fell over. Golly. But at least we got the 3-2 lead. The first glance, he looked safe. That second time around, he looked out. Yeah, but again, they don't show the angle behind his butt cheek and where the tag is. They show the front view. I need to see the butt cheek, the back view. I need to see the tag. He's out. See? Your boy knows. Fucking Julio. God damn it. And then obviously he stuck his leg out and he clipped his leg with Moustakas, and that's what made him trip. Bitch ass. Moustakas acting like he did something good. Fuck out of here, you little bitch. At least we're up 3-2, though. We're winning now because of the cheating. Fuck that. Little bitch ass. All right, next up, Big Dumpa, Cal, Raleigh. Cal should just make him pay right here and hit a fucking homer and say, fuck you. That would be great. That would be great. But we're not playing against the Blue Jays or the Red Sox, who he owns. He's the Blue Jays and Red Sox daddy. Come on now. Oh, come on, baby. Well, we're up 3-2, and that's probably going to be good enough for us to win. But if I can get an extra one or two, imagine if Julio didn't get out. There would have been a possibility that we could have gotten, maybe a hit, not a home run, and we could have made it 4-2. Then we definitely would have won. But 3-2 feels good, but that doesn't mean it's over. And also, are we going to get Munoz in the game, or are we just going to have fucking Scott Service out there closing the game? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Right at him. All right, end of the inning, but we did get the lead, so we have to be happy about that. And this guy's the fucking man right here. And it's no surprise when your top three guys in the lineup are on fire together at the same damn time. Good results happen, and that's what's happened for the Mariners in this win streak. It's a beautiful thing. Now, where was this in the first 80 games or 100 games? It was non-existent. Oh, we're going to win. We got this. We got this. All right, let me take a peek to see who's coming in, too. Still has Saucedo in there. It doesn't say that there's any move. So we went for Miller, Campbell, Thornton, Topa, Saucedo. Fuck my life. Okay. All right, let's go to the bottom of the 10th. All right, leading off for the Angels, last ditch effort, 0 for 3 with a K. Hunter Renfroe. Let's make it 0 for 4. Bay. Batting second for the Angels, 1 for 3, catcher Matt Diaz. And you got to be careful of him because, we already know he homered in the fucking bottom of the 7th, 419. Okay. And then batting third, which will be CJ Crone coming in. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm not worried about CJ or Hunter, but I am a little scared of Matt here. So we'll see. It's all good. We should just Jose Ramirez their ass. What's more anxiety though, with Munoz or someone that's shittier than him? Because that's what we have right now. Someone that could lose the game for us. Like, let's pray, because this is where it's going to come down to. If we actually have someone that's solid, they should get 2 out of the 3 guys out easily, and 1 is going to be a struggle. But if he sucks, then we'll see what happens here. Good strike. Come on, baby. Let's win this game, baby. Come on, Saucedo. Renfro's garbage. Get him. 0-2. 0-2, baby. Let's go, Sour. Let's go reflect. Pitches outside. Like, Saucedo makes me nervous. Like, if we're looking at the guys, that we had go in today, like Miller, 100% confidence. Campbell, 25% confidence. Thornton, 15% confidence. Topa, 80% confidence. Saucedo, like, I don't know, 30%. I'm not confident in him. I think he fucks up more than makes good plays, but I mean, every once in a while, I might have like 50% confidence in him, but it's like when I had Seawald, it was like 99. I'm like, okay, you're going to fuck up every once in a while, but 9 out of 10 times, you're going to get it done. And Munoz has the same type of talent, but he doesn't really hit the zone all the time. So sometimes with him, it's like 7 out of 10, like 70% good, 30% bad. You know, no Seawald. This would be a time where if we had Seawald, this game is already over. That's why you need a good closer. But apparently the Mariners, Dipoto, and Service don't realize that because they're stupid. Yeah, I said it. 2-2 count. Saucedo popped up foul. Yeah, but I'm just saying, as a Mariner fan that's been watching, since '85, can you really say that you feel anywhere near Munoz or Seawald like comfort level when it's not them? Like it could even be Brash going in at the end, and I'm like fucking biting my fingernails too. I'm like, I don't even know. It's a different thing to pitch in the 6th or 7th than at the end of the game. You know what I mean? It's like it's a whole nother pressure. If you get fucked up in the 6th and 7th, whatever, there's other guys that can make up for it. But if you're at the end of the game, it's on you. You better do good, or you're gonna get fucking clowned. So I don't know. We'll see. I hope. I pray. Come on, baby. That was a bad call, but I'll take it. Let's go. It's a bad call. That was a ball. 100% bad call. I agree. It wasn't a strike. I'm not going to agree with the Angel broadcasters that often, but I'm not going to be one of those people acting like everything that good happens to us when it's not real. Karma's real. You always have to admit when something's wrong, otherwise it'll come back and bite us. So that was a cheap one, but I'll take it. But it was not the right call. We got Angel Hernandez in the box there, trying to fucking help us win. Yeah, he might have redeemed himself, but you're like me. You have concerns. It's different pitching, in the 6th or the 7th than the 9th. There's a whole other animal to it. Like people don't realize how hard it is to be a good closer. You have to be so mentally strong because there's so much pressure. It's like being a kicker in the NFL. Everyone wants to talk shit, like, and then cut you, if you miss a couple, but it's one of the hardest things to do besides quarterback. And the kickers don't get enough love. And how many games end within 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points? Like 90%. So it's like if you don't got a good kicker, you're fucked. You know? And I feel that closers are kind of in that same regard. They're underappreciated like a motherfucker. Pitches outside, 3-1 count. Oh, they gave him a strike on that? That should have been 3-1. That's 2-2. Wow. Megan in the building. What's good? Oh, I mean, get it. There we go. 2 away. Like we had Edwin Diaz. I loved him. right? Seawald, loved it. Munoz, but the Angels are getting kind of robbed here. You know what I mean? Like it's one thing if you're going to lose, but just make sure you're calling the correct ball and strikes at the end. Don't have it any controversy. You know what I mean? But it's one thing if an ump is bad the whole game, then you can expect it. But when he's been pretty clean and maybe has had 5 bad calls or less, and then you have some terrible ones in the 10th, that's what makes people remember and get pissed. It's like that motherfucker had 2 bad pitches called in like the 10th, and you don't think 2 pitches is a big deal, but think about it: 3-1 in 2-2 is completely different. But obviously the momentum now is in our favor, and we're going to win now. We got this. I put in the call. Dipoto listens to your boy. So does Service. He's like, man, this guy knows. Fuck yeah, I do. Come on now. Goofy ass fucker. Let's go. 3-2. Mariners. Bottom of the 10th. Runner at second. 2 outs. And obviously CJ is just coming into the game. We have it. Strike 1. He ain't got this. We got this. This is either going to be a strikeout, pop-up, ground out. We got this. 100%. Big swing and a miss. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Mariners win. Mariners win. Mariners win. Boom, baby. Over, baby. It's over, baby. I got to see the video portion, but I already know it's over. I know it's over. I know it's over. I know it's over. I got about a 15 to 20-second delay, but I know it's over. Dance, baby. Dance, baby. Let's go. Show me. Show me. See you later. Get the fuck out of here. This is what you lost to. Congratulations. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Yeah. LA night. Yeah. Let's go. Playoffs? Playoffs? Hello? Wild card? Let's dance, baby. Mariners win. Mariners win. Mariners win. Your boy comes through. Let's fucking go. Awesome game. I'm glad I did this. My voice went out for doing SummerSlam. Let's fucking get the goddamn brooms out. Let's go, baby. Awesome. Well, that felt good. Well, at this point, 5 in a row, baby. We're on fire. So I hope everyone had a good day. I'm gonna dip out and hang out with my pup, and then we'll be back tomorrow and we'll grind it out. And then obviously we got some football games and preseason coming up. So let's take a look at the schedule for tomorrow real quick. So Monday, what do we got? We have a day off tomorrow. So we got a day off tomorrow. Dodgers play at 1 against the Padres. So I might do that game possibly. We got Gonsolin and Lugo. I know Elliot's a big Padre fan. So my dad's a Dodger fan since the 50s. So I might do that. I'm just looking at the matchups to see if there's anything else. And then on Tuesday, what do we got? Padres and Mariners. Okay, so obviously we're doing that. And then Logan Gilbert is on. And then what do we got? And then on Wednesday, Brian Wu. Thursday, nothing. And Friday, what do we got? Orioles, fuck. That's going to be tough. Luis Castillo. And then we got football on the weekend. And we got preseason week 1. So Thursday, I might even do both games. On Thursday, we have the Texans and the Patriots. And are we going to get CJ Stroud? So Texans and Patriots are at 4. And then the Vikings and Seahawks are at 7. So I'm definitely doing the Vikings-Seahawks game. But if I really feel froggy, maybe I'll do the Texans-Patriots also. And then once I actually do both games, I'll do reaction videos for both later that night or in the morning. So, and then on Friday, Packers and Bengals. That's interesting. Falcons, Dolphins, Steelers, Bucks, Giants, Lions, Commanders, Browns, and Broncos, Cardinals. Okay. Saturday morning, Colts, Bills, Titans, Bears, Jets, Panthers, Jags, Cowboys, Eagles, Ravens. I'll probably do that Eagle Raven game. Chargers, Rams, and then on Sunday at 10 a.m., Chiefs, Saints. I'm doing that one, and then we got the Niners and Raiders. So we're gonna be grinding, and some more grinding. So I appreciate everyone in the building. Final score in extra innings: Mariners 3, Angels 2. Get the fucking brooms. It feels good. So I hope everyone had a good time. I enjoy every single one of y'all. And thank you for everyone that donated, commented, shared. I love you guys and I appreciate you. And I got one question for you. Who do you know talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Go M's. Gang.